No wind, but I could feel the storm inside my mind. No choice but to be young and dumb for the last time. Then you came to me like a wave from the deep blue sea, and I cried, 'cause I knew what it meant to be brand new, all shiny, my light, redefined.
Blissim level. Imblip agrib, mordu. Ergadon. Pashma falaru, amordu. Chimani. Jifakalu grib. Uvane soup. Grib. Ancha gladazoidor. If one noise. Back in the
Every time I heard the sparrows sing, joyful and so unaware of things I know I will be there for you.
What did you think? Oh my god, I was sitting there so nervous the entire time. Did you like it? Did you like the time skip? Yes? Thank you guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Vivian's not the nicest stepmom. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Thanks, babe. I appreciate it. Thank you. I cried the entire time. I already warned you. As soon as the music starts, right, with the funeral, it was hard. It was it was hard. Oh, I know. The whole I didn't sign up for this. The thing is she went in with like expectations that these kids were gonna love her, and these kids have trauma, right? Like their parent has died.
That was amazing. So good, you did so good.
Thank you. Oh no, Kyla. Oh. Marcos' soulmate comment was nasty work. I'm in tears. You're gonna have to upload this fast because I couldn't see half of it through the tears. The funeral looked amazing. Thank you. Oh, I tried so hard with it. Honestly, I didn't want it to be too long, so I did cut out like quite a lot of things.
What
but
a masterpiece, Laura and Lolly claps. Thank you for all your hard work for us. Lolly love, Lolly hug.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you for the 10 bits as well. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Tiago's ring necklace, you wanted me to... See, that's what I meant by, like, make sure you notice the little things. Oh, sorry, the notification. Oh, it's because I turned them all the way up. You're right. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, the ring, like, that's what I meant by, like, there's small things. Like, when I was giving Sims makeovers, Tiago, after the death of Ginger, he started letting himself go. His hair was growing out. He wasn't getting any sleep, you know, and it was rough. And then obviously, yeah. Yeah, I did look, hold on, let me turn this back up. And then, yeah, that should be it. That was the only noise that I'd turned down for the machinima making. This is Louie's room. Here is his new room. I spent ages decorating this. Let me take you in. We need to give him a makeover, by the way, but he's just chilling in here. So this is his bedroom. I gave him a new little bedroom. And honestly, I much prefer it over the original nursery. So what gen are we on right now? Okay, so officially we've just started generation 3 of the Joy of Life challenge, but I have literally rewritten the Joy of Life challenge. So I've got a few things to show you guys. So let me just do that right now. It's in here. No, it's in here. Here. Yeah, there's little Tiana. How did Ginger die? Ginger died of postpartum hemorrhaging. But it was really unexpected. She gave birth to Louie as a baby and then literally died like almost immediately after. So she never even got any time with Louie, and she only really knew Tiana up until she was about 1 or so, like maybe 1 or 2. I think she was about 2 or so when her brother was born. Of course, Ginny's daughter is. She's honestly absolutely well, hold on, let me give you a close-up. So I have changed up her body to make her look as young as possible. Obviously in The Sims, it's very, very difficult to make a teenager in The Sims look like 13. So I just gave her like no makeup. I gave her eyelashes kind of curled down. It's very difficult with skin details in general. So she does look older than 13, but also I'm trying to make her look younger, especially in her clothing as well. But yeah, I thought she was a kid. Oh, okay, I've done a good job then. Like, maybe I've done a good job then. Yeah, she's honestly a really, really perfect mix of both of them. I thought she looks great. I think she's really pretty too. I think so. So we've got Vivian as well. This is the stepmom that you guys would have seen. We do need to ageify her a little bit because she's looking a bit too young. Tiago also has gotten substantially older, so he's going to need to be aged. Louie needs his makeover because he's literally just been aged up in game. She looks fantastic. It will get her out. Tiana looks so good. Oh, I'm glad you guys like her, honestly. Yeah, she did. She got the Botox. You can tell that she's got Botox, right? I was trying to make it look obvious that she has like a little bit of wrinklage there, but she obviously gets the, you know, the forehead done and everything. I was trying to show that she uses Botox. Does that make sense? With her skin details, so. Honestly, this storyline is going to work out so well for Gen 3 of the challenge. Okay, so I need to show you guys the new challenge. So, okay, if you remember previously, hold on, let me put some music on in the background while we sit and chat about these things. Thank you guys so much for the follows on TikTok. Aw, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. That's very, very sweet of you all. Thank you. Okay, right, music in the background. Good. Right, okay, so if you guys remember, back when I finished up Generation 2 of the Joy of Life Challenge, which is this gen right here. Let me just swap to here. So back when we finished Gen 2, I decided that I was going to make an extended version of the Joy of Life Challenge, which I decided I'm not doing anymore. Okay, so basically, the way that I want to keep it, I want to keep Joy of Life and Whimsy separate. And I feel like I made my Joy of Life extended version too similar to Whimsy, where it makes Whimsy not feel as special and it makes Joy of Life not feel like the original version of Joy of Life. Joy of Life, I think the best thing about it is there's no specific main goals. It's just follow this general premise. It's kind of relaxed, it's kind of chill. You kind of take the story as you want, but here are like some specific things to focus on. Whereas the Whimsy Expanded, if I show you this version, the Whimsy Expanded challenge, it's very in-depth. It's like, this is the story, these are all the goals to focus on, follow this, this is the endings. Like, it's very, very in detail. So I went ahead and changed it, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys because I also spent a lot of time doing this last night as well, getting ready for today's stream. So this is the expanded version of the Whimsy stories, and as you can see, the goals are way more in depth. The story is much more in depth. There's an ending to each generation. It's just a very, very in-depth challenge, and I want to keep them separate since I'm doing both of them. So, Joy of Life challenge, I have rewritten Generation 3, which is now called Caged Bird, Buried Brush, and this is the new Generation 3 of Joy of Life challenge. So, if you remember, back when I first started the Joy of Life challenge, oh my god, I forgot to start recording for YouTube. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to post this on YouTube. This is fine. I'll post the main first episode. That's fine. I'll do the machinima anyways and add that into the first episode. Okay, right. Gen 3. So, if you remember, I rewrote Generation 3 out for the Whimsy Expanded because I didn't want to play with occults. So, normally, in the original version of the Joy of Life Challenge, which I'll just quickly show you, hold on, wait. Scotman. Hi, Luke. Oh, sorry, is it Luke? I haven't been able to catch a stream in a while. I'm so happy I could hop in, especially with being Joy of Life. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for joining in. Okay, so this is the original version of Joy of Life. So, Generation 3 is called Get Me Out of the Spotlight. So it says, you're always known as the chef's kid. It got exhausting. In the end, you run away to become a vampire. And I don't want to play with occults or vampires, considering I'm also playing the Whimsy Stories challenge, and that generation already has occults and vampires and like everything in it. So I decided to not, do this and then change it into something else. So this is my version of Generation 3, which is pretty much a combination of the original version of Gen 3 combined with the original version of Gen 4 of Joy of Life. So, Generation 3 is you spent your childhood hidden behind luxury gates and curated family images, the perfect kid in the perfect house. But the walls weren't made of stone, they were made of silence. You ran from it chasing freedom, but found yourself trapped again, this time by someone who wore kindness like a mask. And now you're reclaiming your voice one brushstroke at a time. So it's basically a combination of Gen 3 and Gen 4 combined. So these are the aspirations that we're gonna have to focus on for Tiana. I went to go call her Charlie. Then we have the traits. She has to be gloomy, jealous, and she's allowed to roll or pick her third. We need to max the creativity skill as a child, which she did do. And then after that, she needs to max the painting and parenting skills as an adult. And then she needs to grow up in a wealthy household with emotionally distant or high expectation parents, which obviously she's doing. She has to be homeschooled, which she has been homeschooled. Again, max creativity skill as a child. Actually, I could probably get rid of that because it's already like a goal in there. So let me get rid of it from now. Dizzle, thank you so much for the 5 months. And Naomi with the gifted sub to Lassie as well. Thank you so much for being so generous and gifting us up. So Tiana's suffering is far from over, poor baby. It is. Unfortunately, she's got a bit more suffering to come. I'm so sorry. So the story that we're going to be following is with Tiana. She's going to move out of the house as soon as she becomes a young adult, and she's going to live in a small rundown home. She's going to quickly fall in love with the first sim that shows her any kindness, and they're going to be a toxic and controlling sim. Because of that, she's then... Oh, this is in the wrong section. Sorry. Because of that, she's then going to stop painting or abandon her creativity temporarily while she's in this relationship. She ends up having one pregnancy with this sim. They end up breaking up before the child/children, if she has twins or triplets, becomes a toddler. And then she eventually reconnects with her art. She makes all of her money through her creative work. She has a gallery wall full of personal, emotional artwork. And she raises her child with freedom, love, and encouragement to be creative. Hi, Holly. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Chelsea as well. Thank you for the Prime sub for 20 months. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know what? It does. It's so weird that when I was piecing together the story of Gen 3 and Gen 4, it ended up like just naturally because of the way that the challenge actually... I'll show you the originals and you'll see what I mean. It turned out very similar to the story of Charlie and Mason, right? When I was reading through it, I was like, wow, that is so weird that these combine to end up being the similar story that we played out in Whimsy, but it's fine because in Whimsy it was unintentional and in this one it's more intentional. Yes, yeah, I will upload this version. I do need to go through and change out, you can see it goes from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then there's no 18, it goes straight to 19 because I need to change this generation, which is called The Little Mermaid, and change that to a different gen, so yeah. Hi, Natasha. Welcome in. Hi, BB. Welcome in as well. Okay, so this is the original version. So Gen 3 is a sim that goes on to move to Forgotten Hollow. They become a vampire. They fall in love with a vampire and they start their little vampy like family. And then they also have a basement / secret bookshelf room. And they have like a gothic house. Basically, it's a whole like vampire generation. But I didn't want to play with vampires with this gen. With this challenge, so I wrote out a new challenge and kind of combined Gen 4. So Gen 4 is called In Life and Death, and it's basically my version of Gen 3. So it's pay to extraordinaire, creative, jealous, roll or pick the rest, max creativity skill, painting and logic, be homeschooled. When you reach adulthood, you move out as soon as you can. As a young adult, you fall in love with the first sim who shows you any sort of kindness, and for them, you cure your vampirism in any way you can. The thought of living without them makes your insides turn. So, pretty much, I combined the idea of Generation 3 running into the arms of a vampire and then becoming a vampire with the idea of Generation 4 where you fall in love with somebody and instead that person is then toxic instead of a vampire, you know, so... Lucy, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 3 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll show off the house and everything in a second. I will show it for you guys to see everything. Vixie! Hi, Brianna. I just miss hanging out with you guys. I love my job, but since I'm working day shifts now, I can't hop on stream like I used to. Oh, I get it. I get it. I hope work's going okay, though. Joyce, thank you for the hydrate. Gen 4 is Gen 5, basically, in the challenge. So hold on. Is this my version? No, this is the original. The original Gen 5 is called Reality Check. My version is Gen 4. It's basically just moved up one. And it's got very, very slightly different, you know, like a very, very slightly different story based on the fact that your sim or your parent wasn't someone who like wanted to change to be about like or cure their vampirism. It instead is a sim that this is basically the child of Tiana that will eventually be the child of Tiana, who grows up and has a sim who was creative and messy and was in a toxic relationship pretty much, and you saw them. Minnie, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I got to catch you live. I found you by your legacy talent, but there's no video after Gen 3. Not wait, what legacy challenge? Do you mean Joy of Life? Did you say you no longer be changing the future gens? No, so I'm still going to go through and change all the future gens. I'm just not going to touch the ones that have no occults in it. So you can see as we go through, all of these are still the original gens. They're all just exactly the same until you get to Gen 17, which is a Little Mermaid. And this will be the generation that I change to cut out the occults. So I'm basically sticking to the main Joy of Life challenge, but tweaking it to basically just not have occults in it, you know, but keeping it almost exactly the same, or as similar as I can get it, pretty much. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. Hold on, I need to turn my aircon on. It's getting a little hot. Hi, Nice, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Amanda, it's not gonna be a year. I actually doubt it's gonna be a year, considering that we're already playing with Tiana as a teenager. I don't think it will be as long into then to get to Gen 4. I imagine we'll probably see Generation 4 be born in the next 4 months. I'm gonna put a timescale. In the next 4 months, Gen 4 is probably gonna be born. Yeah, Tiana is the next generation heir. So, let me go in and show you her. No, the stepmother cannot be killed. She cannot be killed. She's integral to the story, at least for now. She's integral to the story. In a good way. No, I understand. Don't worry. I get it. Okay, so if any of you guys are just coming in, welcome in. We just shared the Joy of Life time skip. I just showed the entire machinima on stream, and it was, yeah, it was a lot, and most of chat cried. But yeah, so we're now here. We are playing with Tiana. She is she's a child, well, sorry, she's a teenager, but she's just turned into a teenager. So today we're not going to be doing any gameplay. As much as I would love to do gameplay, honestly, there's so many main characters that I need to play with, like in the first generation, in the first episode of the challenge. I need Tiana and Louie's tutor. I also need to make a butler. I also need to make some other sims, and we need to go through and give all of Tiago and Tiana's family makeovers to make them look like as they should in terms of their ages. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Oh, also, sorry, I don't know if you guys saw in the time skip. Let me just quickly get it up just so I can show you. Oh, no, that's not the right one. YouTube, Joy of Life Machinima. No. Please not again. Don't put me through this. Don't put me through this again. Hold on. Let me skip to about here. There we go. Right. You might see this sim over in the corner, right over here. This is Sophia. Sophia is Tiago's mum, aka the parents' grandmother, and she looks after the kids quite often. So you can see that she's gotten like quite a bit older. She's got her white hair. Obviously, she's an elder now. So the kids, in terms of their relationship, they're actually closest with their grandma. They're really close to them. So yeah, you kind of get an idea of Sophia, and yeah, obviously she's quite a bit older now as well, so she needs a makeover. Star girl. Her shirt and headphones are so cute. Thank you. I kind of imagine that Tiana's gonna live her life in her own little world, pretty much. That was what I kind of imagine. No. Raoul, they're still, like, obviously they still have a relationship with their grandfather, but not anywhere near as much as their grandmother. Their grandmother is just, even though they have awful compatibility, she's the only person that's ever been there for her, basically. Her dad, like, the story is that Tiana and Louie, they both grew up quite neglected. Their dad goes through a lot of trauma, losing their mum. He gets depressed. He's not looking after the kids, as you guys saw from the time skip. So yeah, they struggle. They struggle quite a lot, and he has very high expectations of the kids. Also, he's very protective of them. So Tiana and Louie, they're both homeschooled. Neither of them go to school, like go to public school. So they don't really have any friends. They don't have any relationship. The only relationship that Tiana's going to have is with her family members and her cousins. So she's going to have a relationship with Reese, because I want her to go to Reese's. Do you remember when Businesses and Hobbies came out? We made Reese an art studio, and we made him his own business, and we set that up. So Tiana's going to be going there quite often to visit him, and also they have a son as well. I think Tommy, I think is his name. So their son as well will be like one of Tiana's closest family members. And Louie is basically the golden child. The light shines out of his, you know what. But he's learned that is the only way to sort of get through it. He also loves his sister. His sister, you can see all of these little things up here. These are all things that his sister made for him and drew for him. I'm struggling with English. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, so all of these were drawn for him. So she made all of those for him, the same as these ones up here as well. He's a really, really sweet kid. He's very, very sweet. And yeah, he's also very, very much into reading. He loves the idea of like fantasy and just, I don't know, like basically being in a different world. I think him and Tiana, they have different ways of dealing with the fact that they have kind of been neglected in their childhood. Tiana's way is basically putting on her headphones and painting her way through it, and his way is like putting himself into books and pretending that he's somewhere else. So the thing that I gave him was this little teepee tent, and you can see that he can come and sit in here, so he can go in there and he can read his books and just like basically have his own time. He can just close it and be alone. So that's kind of, yeah, the idea that I had for Louie. So Louie, he's a bookworm, and Tiana, she ends up as gloomy and creative right now. I'm happy they have a good relationship. Honestly, Tiana's a really overprotective, or not overprotective, she's a very protective older sister for, you know, Louie, and she, yeah, like very much just wants to protect him and doesn't want him to see the bad sides of the world. But it's unfortunate, but he's already seen them, you know, so. Hi, Misty, welcome in. They've been through, I know, I feel bad. I obviously I feel very, very bad, but also it does make for a good story. As awful as that sounds. She is a celebrity, but her dad basically never lets her go out, so she never ever gets seen, other than when she goes to her uncle's art studio. That's the only time that she really ever gets to go out. She doesn't go out for schooling, anything like that. So yeah, she's kind of just locked away all the time. How famous is Tiago now? Tiago is a full-blown celebrity. Tiago is like a professional footballer. He does really, really well in terms of his career. And obviously because of that, all of the rest of the family are then, by nature, also famous as well. I came late. Can anybody describe what was in the machinima so I know what's going on? You might want to go back on YouTube. If you go watch the live stream on YouTube, you can go back to the start and watch the machinima so that you don't miss any of it. We're already past the time skip, Lola. I'm going to upload it. If you guys want to wait, I'll upload the time skip on YouTube after I finish streaming this. I'll have to make a really nice thumbnail for it. But yeah, I can figure it out. And I'll upload it so you guys can watch it if you would like to do that. Or I guess, to be honest, you could probably just watch the live stream back and the live stream would have the machinima in it. So maybe like that, I don't know. Hi, Mooney. How did he meet the evil witch real? Okay, so story is Vivian and Tiago, they're now married as well, because obviously like a good substantial like 11, maybe 12 years have passed since when we last played. So Vivian works in PR and Vivian met Tiago at a PR event. So obviously he goes to events because he's a famous footballer. And they ended up meeting at an event. They went for like a dinner or like a party or something, and they met there. Oh, not him still wearing his necklace. I need to take that off. So yeah, so they met at an event there. They're really attracted to each other, but interestingly, they have really bad compatibility with each other. So in terms of like their personality, I think it is just purely out of the fact that Tiago was craving love. So yeah. Okay, so Vivian didn't start off as like the mean woman, like the witch. She didn't start off as the witch, but she basically, as you can see from the machinima, she wanted to love the children. She wanted to be a good mother, and in her head she actually does think that she likes children. But her problem is with these children, okay? And obviously I'm not saying this is right, I'm just explaining it from her point of view as what I imagine it. She didn't realize how much trauma these kids were going to have and how much they were going to like generally just be hard work for her. And yeah, I feel like and also I don't like her either. But yeah, so there is a chance, yeah, definitely there is a chance that they'll end up getting divorced as well. There is a chance for that, considering they have bad compatibility. But it's just right now, they've been together for quite a while now. You saw she came around when Tiana was probably about 4 years old or so. So she was quite young when he first invited Vivian round. But obviously, yeah, it was like a few years basically after Ginger died. Did she not like them because they're not her own? I think she wanted to go in liking them, but I think the problem is that they have trauma, you know, and they're difficult to deal with. Tiana basically just wants to shut herself inside. Louie has struggles opening up as well, and so he like just delves into books. So I feel like she wanted different children. Does that make sense? Like she wanted stepchildren. She was okay with that. These are just not the stepchildren she wanted. Basically, is the story. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that that's kind of what I imagine for them. So yeah, exactly. Yeah. So she couldn't connect with them because of their trauma or grief. So she stopped trying. Exactly. And then from there, it's just ended up being like not great. She wanted that picture perfect kids, basically. Yeah. And to everybody else, also, she like says that that's what she's got. Other than like when she opens up personally, you saw in the time skip that she opened up and she said that that they were just hard work. They were not what she was expecting. But yeah, obviously that's only when somebody really asked her. But other than that, everything that everybody else sees is just, you know, like cute pictures of all the family together, which are literally just staged, you know, like they're set up to be staged like that. So this is Tiana. This is how she looks. Right now, she's probably about 13 or 14. Again, I know she probably looks older than this, but it's just The Sims, okay? And it's difficult. It's really difficult to make a teenager look younger than they are.
Hello,
so
I'm back after so many months.
Hi, Shady.
Shadi is back. The year was too difficult, but I'm back again. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good,
Heart
thank
hands
you.
Emoji.
I'm
Heart
good.
hands emoji. Heart
She looks
hands
like a teenager
emoji.
though. Okay, good. That was what I went for. I went for like just a younger age basically, but we need to do our other makeovers right now. Wait, does she really? Does she look 14? Oh, okay, good. I did try to have her look like younger. But yeah, so her body is very much different. When she's older, she has really wide hips. She has big booty, obviously as expected because her dad is Brazilian. And she also has fairly big bubbas too. I'm not gonna lie. So as she gets older, we'll add those back. But obviously, I felt that it didn't make sense when she was 13, basically. So She looks like a teenager, but she's a bit tall. I think in game she is actually quite short. Like in game she looks shorter, but she looks taller in Cass, I think. Okay, right. So this is her everyday. This is what I gave her. So she has the same everyday in 2 different options. She kind of goes for like more of a casual fit. So she wears her headphones often as well to kind of like escape into her own life. And she also has this version for when her dad or her stepmom tell her to take her earphones off and listen to whatever they're saying. So she has a different version as well, but yeah. What team body preset do you use? I don't use a body preset. She's just got her mum's body. It's obviously been carried down through genetics, but I do use a mod that makes my Sims. It makes their what do you call it? It makes the teenagers shorter, which is like a mod that makes them shorter. Can we make her slightly shorter? So I was considering doing that, but my issue with that is her height would be messed up if that's the case. Like if I go and drag her down like this, then I mean I guess I could. Yeah, you know what? I'll just drag her down just so she like gradually gets a bit taller as she gets older. Yeah, sure. Okay, right now let me just put her up just so that we can give her a makeover at the correct height, and then we can drop her back down again. Wait, what mod makes them shorter? It's by Down in Simsland. It's called like something shorter, the shorter teens. Yeah, like shorter teens by Down in Simsland or something like that. So this is the hair that she has for every day. I need to pick one for her formal. Oh, that one's kind of cute. You can see she also has quite a curly hair texture as well. I think she looks so pretty. Why is it doing that weird thing? Like, it's just, what is going on here? Maybe an updo? Yeah, you know what? Let's have a look at an updo. I feel like it's not often that the family do like events. And if they do events, then she's kind of told to stay upstairs. She's allowed to come down and say hello, but that is kind of literally it. So she's not really seen by people that often. Oh, that one's kind of cute. I like that one for her. Maybe we go with this. Or maybe this. Oh, maybe this one. That one's cute. How many hours do you have on The Sims 4? I can tell you. Hold on, let me open up the EA app. Will this stream be posted on YouTube? Yes. So all of the streams, they're available to watch back on More Miss Lollipop. So every single stream that I do, you can just watch it back on that channel if you'd like. Can I have the EA app open? Hello? Okay, I can't tell you, sorry. The EA app literally won't even open. No, I kind of imagine that these like events that her family set up, she wouldn't even want to go to anyway, so not that it would even matter for her. Okay, formal. Let's go with a dress. Obviously, she wears green often. It has to be a thing, right? So... Oh, this is cute. This is so cute. Wait, I love that. Do you think that's a bit too old for her? What do you think? Is this okay or not? I think that's cute. I just don't know about the lace back. I wish she was wearing something underneath it. It's perfect. Okay, let's go with this one then. Let's give her some little like flats to go with it. Maybe hair, yes, yeah, I think you might be right. Maybe hair down with a short dress. Yeah, you're right about that one. Let's go with some little ballet flats. We'll go with those in a, should we go with those in a nude, maybe? Yeah, it's true. Honestly, I feel like I really struggle to dress teenagers because most teenagers nowadays dress way older than when I was a teenager. So I dress all my teens as I remember being like 14 years old. But realistically, none of them dress like that anymore. That hair is so cute on her. Oh, I love that one. Do you think I should give her this one? Or do you think it's... What do you think? For like 13, 14, do you think that's good? Or do I just love it just because I love it? I think it just looks really cute, especially with the little bits at the front. I do wish it was a little bit curlier. I wish the front pieces were curlier. I know the hair before was prettier, but I think to help her look younger, maybe like putting her hair down helps her look a little bit younger. I want to keep her hair texture a bit curlier than this. Like, I think this is probably, like, the bottom of it is curly. For teens, just put oversized shirts, hoodies, crop tops, and baggy jeans, and you're fine. That's all my... Wait, really? Is that what all of them wear? Wait, Naomi, do you teach like 14-year-olds? I feel like that must be hard. That must be like the hardest age, if I could pick an age to teach. If I could pick one. I mean, these are cute, but again, they're too old, I think, so. Maybe this with a little necklace. Yes, yeah, let's go with this one. It's fine. Oh, 11 to 14. Yeah, that's hard. 11 to 14. That's rough. What about that necklace? The little pearl one? What do you guys think about that? Is that too old for her, or do you think it's cute? I think Sims Trouble has something you're looking for. This is fine for her formal. We can go through and find her some other outfits too. I was struggling to see. Do you guys think she's a gold or silver girly? Okay, I'm just going to use this as an option. We can actually use it if it looks cute. So do you think she's a gold girly? Chat. Is she gold? Or is she a silver girly? Which one do we think? I have unfortunately come to the terms that I am a silver girly. Because gold literally looks the same color as my skin. But I hate the fact that I can't be a gold girly. So all my Sims are gold girlies. Gold? Okay, let's go with the gold one. She has like little studs in that are just diamonds right now. I kind of imagine that she got given them as a present. Let's go with... Oh, these ones are cute. Maybe this with the gold and white. Like that. Yes, yeah. I worked out. I'm a cool toned olive. That's like the skin tone that I've got. And it turns out that cool toned olive always suits silver more. Because I always wondered why gold never really suited me that much and silver always shows up on my skin more. And turns out because you can be olive, but you can also be olive, and like olive's an overtone, and then you can have different undertones. So interesting. Very interesting. You think that being a silver girly is more witchy? Okay, so for her formal, I might give her just a little bit, like not actually lip like stick or anything, but a little bit of gloss I think should be fine. She'd probably be allowed to wear a little bit of lip gloss at her age. So let me see if I can find something that's like really sheer, where it looks like her lips, but you know, just with a little something on them like those. That's probably better. No other makeup though, because I think she'll look too old otherwise. We're trying to keep her looking young. I have so much gold jewelry. The thing is that the only reason that I'm happy about silver jewelry is so that it matches my engagement ring. That is literally the only reason that I'm happy that, because I feel like, you know, otherwise you're wearing a silver engagement or platinum engagement ring, whatever, and then trying to match all your other jewelry to it. No way. I know a 14-year-old that wears lip liner. Huh. Okay. Should we give her tights? I don't know. Let me try some like skin colored tights on or something. Let's try. We got these in a sort of. They need to be somewhat similar to her skin tone. None of these are very similar though. That's too light. Nah, I think maybe no. Maybe none. Or maybe these. No, definitely not these. No, it's okay. She doesn't need to wear tights. Yeah, the white tights definitely give ballet, don't they? Okay, right. Athletic wear. We're definitely going to go with the oversized hoodie and some leggings or something. So let's find a nice oversized hoodie for her. Not that. Oh, maybe some little socks. Wait, yeah, maybe some little socks like that. How's that? Is that cute? Tink! Tinkers! Sorry, it's like when you tink. Tinkers, thank you so much.
Almost
for the
2 years.
Tier 1 for 19 months. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Tinkers as well, please? I think they're fine. I think this works. Honestly, I didn't dress the best when I was 14 either, but I feel like people do dress better. Now that people have got more access to the internet at 14 than what we did at 14, I feel like these 14-year-olds are looking so, they're looking so old, so early. The 14-year-olds look older than I am, I feel like, especially with their, like, the way that they dress. Really? To be fair, I went with the whole, I had like a whole like comb over type of fringe at 14 as well. So it was very in then. No judgment. Maybe this? Does it come in a green? Oh, it does. Right, maybe this with some leggings. No way. Was it like a it was a thing, right? That everyone needed the emo bang, you know, like the one like the whole bit of hair like going across the forehead. Are you doing the Disney Princess Challenge at the minute or something? No. I'm playing with Tiana. My sim, she's just called Tiana. But it is based off of Tiana, the Princess and the Frog, and also her brother's called Louie as well. Like the what is it? The Louie was. Should we put this with black? Yeah, let's just put these black. Louie was the crocodile. Yeah, sorry, I saw someone say prince, but it was a crocodile. No, I'm not seeing comments from TikTok. I literally just read that comment from. I literally just read a comment from TikTok. That was where I don't just read the comments from Twitch. I read from both places. Okay, that's good. We'll go with that. Camera, what is going on? My camera literally was fine the entire time I was on Twitch Rivals, which honestly, blessing. But why not now? Why not for my stream? And then we'll go with some little socks. We'll go with something like that. That's good. Thank you, Slipknot. Did you see the time skip? Not me stuttering. Let's find a hair where her hair goes up so that it's like out of her face. Oh, that one's cute. Yeah, okay, that one works. Yes. What do you call the challenge you normally do? So I played 2 challenges. This one is called the Joy of Life challenge. The other one that I play is called the Whimsy Stories challenge. So I don't know which one you're, you know, referring to. Wait, that's so cute. Maybe she can make some friendship braces with her brother. Yes, she should. That would be so cute. All right, pajamas. Let's go with what's some good. We need good 14-year-old pajamas. You know what I was doing a lot of the time when I was, as I was aging Tiana up for all the time skips, like for all the scenes that she was in, I was literally looking up, like, what does a 13-year-old or what does a 9-year-old girl generally wear, you know, like, and basically trying to find like what outfits that 9-year-olds wear so I could dress her up appropriately for her age. Does anyone know which skin she's using? I think this skin is Northern Siberia Winds. It's Little Heart. It's this one. It's the full body version. What is this challenge about? So it's obviously an entire like legacy challenge, but this challenge in particular is focused on this generation in particular is focused on Tiana. So she is a girl that is basically trapped at home. Like her dad and her family never let her out because they're really famous. So she basically grows up wanting to be free. And because of that, she expresses herself through art as well. I missed the time skip. Where can I watch it? If you go on my YouTube channel and watch the live stream on YouTube, you should be able to like scrubber and go all the way back to the start of the stream. And I showed it right at the very start. Ooh. Okay, chat. What about these? What about... Oh, wait. Maybe these ones come in a green? Those are kind of cute, too. I mean, we can go with both. I love this kit. The like, pajama kit. How cute is this? Right, so we'll have the little matching fit right there. Also, I think her feet need to be a little bit smaller since she's supposed to be quite young. It's so good, isn't it? Maybe an oversized shirt and shorts. Yeah, I'm going to give her a few different outfits. So I think also I want to try this little one. So we'll go with this. And then, yeah, there's a little matching. Should we give her that one? Or is that too, like... I mean, to be fair, they are doing pretty well in terms of money. So, you know. Is she wearing makeup? She's not. No, she's not wearing any makeup here. She does have her eyelashes. Oh, wait, she is wearing makeup. Hello? Where did that come from? There. Okay, now she's not wearing any makeup. Are you no longer accepting Prime subs? It won't let me resub this month. No, I do accept Prime subs. I mean, you can't not accept Prime subs on Twitch. It might be an issue with Twitch. Have you tried refreshing and doing it again? Sometimes Twitch can be... Yeah, it can be a little, you know... What just turned off? I like it. I don't mind it. I don't mind. I think it's cute. Okay, so someone else said maybe an oversized shirt and shorts, which we'll do as well. So let's go for... I swear there was another one, but maybe this one's fine. This, and then maybe some shorts with it. Let's try something else. Hi, Ekinas. Tiana's looking so cute. I was wondering if we can keep her hair texture throughout her life, maybe. Curly girl representation. Yes, most definitely. Tiana will almost have curly hair in every single outfit. There might be some times where she straightens it or whether she, you know, like, does anything else with her hair. But for the most part, yeah, she will always have her curly hair. Oh, yeah. Should we give her a bonnet? Oh, these are kind of cute. Oh, wait, I love that little green. Maybe that? That's still cute. What do you think? Is that still appropriate, chat? It would be a sin to sleep without it. Okay, let me try. Hold on. So we do have the new bonnets. Which are also kind of cute. It doesn't come in like a good green, though. That one's not the green.
It took me going out and coming back in. But here's to 14 months. Cheers.
Thanks, Red Monster. I'm glad you got it sorted. Thank you so much. Is her favorite color green? It is. Obviously, she's Tiana. How are you going to be named after the Tiana and then not have green as your favorite color? Hi, Liz. I love the machinima. I was wondering if you'll be releasing Ginger on Patreon. I will. I know so many people. I've been seeing loads of people ask about me releasing Ginger on Patreon. And I will be. I would definitely be doing that. No, it's not really what I'm looking for. I mean, I was kind of hoping this one, but maybe we just put it in the whites and do the white one. Yeah, her favorite color is green. Her favorite color is green. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, that scarf is most definitely falling off of her head. Okay, let's go with that, and then I'll give her... you know what? I'll go with it in the little creamy color. I think the creamy color looks
Happy
quite
11
cute.
months, lovely. Sorry I haven't been in streams for a while.
That's okay.
Missed you loads, lolly love,
Thank
lolly
you
love.
so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 11 months. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Lilith as well, please? Thank you so much. Josie! Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Kaya, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. How have you got all that CC? My storage could never. I've literally got like one like 4 terabyte storage space for The Sims and all of the mods and CC that I use. What's the background? The background's by Simsy Boy. If you have a look on their Patreon, you'll be able to download it. I think it's free now as well. Yeah, I think the cream and the green are good. Okay, party wear, which again, we're probably not gonna see that much. She's not allowed to go out. She has no friends. You know, I know this sounds really quite depressing and sad. That's quite cute. But let's try some other things. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't see that come in. Lauren, have you changed your G shade? I have not. I still use every stream. Every stream I use the same G shade. I just changed the, like, you know, flare, whether it's Cass or not. Yeah. I still like it, but I'm gonna try some other options. We'll try some other options. Let's try not this one. Okay, we need to be thinking, what would a 14-year-old roughly be wearing? I mean, that's kind of cute. It's not in the green that I was hoping for, but we could always give... I mean, we don't have to give her green for every outfit. I know I'm sitting here putting her in green for every outfit. She doesn't need to be in green for every outfit. I know. Doesn't she look so much like Tiago? I love it. As much as I loved all of our Sims looking like Neve from Gen 1, it's also nice to have Sims that don't look like Neve sometimes as well. Oh, maybe this one? Does this one come in a nice green? Chat? Cute. Also, do bear in mind, she is like a, she's a rich girly, you know? Her dad's a famous footballer. It does kind of make sense that she'd be wearing more sort of sophisticated outfits. And I also do think a lot of her outfits are probably things that her stepmom gives her, and she's been told to, like, wear it, you know? Wait, Tiana from the movie has a blue dress. Wait, should we try this in blue? Does it come in a blue? I don't know if I like it as much in blue. I think I prefer this particular one in green, but we can try something else in blue at some point. Hi, Doctor. Welcome in. Hi, JF. We're basically giving all of my Sims makeovers for my Joy of Life challenge today. I just showed at the start of the stream, I showed a big time skip, which is basically everything that has happened between the last episode of Joy of Life and this episode. And yeah, we're pretty much like picking up now and giving everybody makeovers just to suit what age they should be. So as she gets older, I'm going to give her more like artsy styled vibes. But a lot of that comes with like accessories and things like that. And I feel like it's really difficult to have her look as young as she is, you know, whilst having all these accessories on. I feel like in general, you know, even kids that do art at that age, I feel like it's more difficult to express yourself in terms of clothing. But as you start getting older, you know, like 15, 16, that'll be when she starts delving more into like picking her own outfits and going more into the artsy style that I want her to go into. Like, don't worry, she will have an artsy style, but I think she needs to get there first, you know. And right now she's still like 13, 14, so she's not really picking her outfits that much, you know what I mean? Exactly, yeah. The dress is giving a little adult. That's what I like about it, because her stepmom picked it out for her. So
I never
think
got
it's good.
notified. Lolly cry shake,
Nicole,
lolly cry shake,
no.
lolly cry shake.
Oh, have you got the notifications turned on Twitch? I do know you need to get them turned on. But thank you so much for the Prime stuff for 2 months as well. Can we try the Madeleine dress? Wait, what Madeleine dress? Am I missing something? What Madeleine dress? One of these ones? Do you mean? Which one? Which one do you see that you want to try? When is the time skip going to be out? It's already out. I showed it at the start of the stream. The dotted one. Oh, this one here? It's cute, but it's a little too booby for like 13. That's the... I'm trying to stick away from anything that's like V-cut, and like I'm trying to keep it a little higher, you know? That's the only reason why. I'm like, otherwise these would be some of my first choices as well. But yeah, I don't think they're appropriate for her age. Wait, I see Dawn from Whimsy. I see that. I do. I see that for her. Okay, hold on. Let me try out some other dresses. We don't need to stick with the first one that we try on. Let's try. No. So this is party wear, so it can be sort of, especially considering the fact that their family's really rich, it can be more upper class, I guess. That's kind of cute. Ooh, that's kind of sweet for her. Maybe this with some little tights. And then, well, I mean, she doesn't necessarily have to wear tights, but we can do some little tights with it. And then I need... maybe like that, and then some closed-toe shoes. Yeah, I love the frills. And a necklace too, yes, yes. Let's pair this with... I want to keep her in flats. Again, she's supposed to be younger, and I think it makes our job a little bit easier too. Maybe we go for these in a cream to match the cream on the dress too. Yeah, that's true. It fits the artsy vibe a little bit more. We do have... what about... oh, these ones are kind of cute. Yeah, I love those. I think that's cute. Let's go with that. Melena, thank you so much for 16
I'm a little late.
months.
Tiana looks so cute.
Thank you. I'm glad you like her. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Also, how are you doing? And then let's give her the... what was the necklace that we had on her when she was young? Or not younger, but in her other outfit. Like this one? Yeah, that's cute. And then we'll give her the little matching earrings to it as well. Yes, and a little lip gloss. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I'm so glad I decided to stream and do all of this on camera, because it's so much easier when you guys are here helping me. Doing the makeovers off stream and deciding on what to put my Sims in and like what vibes to go for, it's so difficult by myself. It makes me realize how much streaming is really like a blessing, getting your guys' opinions, so that I don't sit here having no idea what to dress my Sims in, and being indecisive, obviously. Usual. Yes, I think we should put Louie in some glasses as well. I do want to start doing like a sorry, I'm trying to find, where are those little matching ribbon earrings? I swear we got some that matched this. I don't know, let me check. Wasn't it this? Yeah, look, they're here. Yeah, those ones. There we go. Yeah, those are cute. And then we'll go for a different hair as well. As much as I love game show streams, building and makeover streams are so chill. Yes. I mean, I generally obviously prefer gameplay streams as well, but it is nice sometimes to have a break, you know? Oh, that hair is so cute. Wait, should we give her this hair? I love the hairline on this hair. I think it's so pretty. I just think she's such a stunning sim. I think she's so cute. Okay, let's go with a little bit of lip gloss again. Not too much. We're trying to keep her looking younger, so she's not allowed to wear too much lip gloss. Thanks, Josie. Oh, thank you. It's her. I agree. I think she also makes everything look good as well. That doesn't look curly, more wavy, if anything. I think it's fine. I think if we're super strict about the hair types we're going to have, she's only going to be able to wear a certain amount of hairs. So if we only say, like, it has to be this particular one, like this, for example, we're going to run out of options that we're going to have to use for her. And, I mean, you guys know, I literally change my Sims' hair every single stream episode. They get a new hair, almost. At least that comes with the sake for Charlie. So I kind of want to do the same thing for Tiana as well. Gabe, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Gabe as well, please? The curl pattern discussion for Gabe. I know, I don't want to get into any drama about this. But also, we need to not be too strict with all the hair types that all the hair styles that we use, because we're not going to have enough options otherwise throughout our entire life. Sorry, but she looks like Ginger. Wait, do you mean like, does she look like Ginger, like up close? I mean, she should look like Ginger. She's her daughter. So that is the point. That is, I hope she does, but we'll see. I don't know. Okay, swimwear. They do have a pool, so she probably would spend a little bit of time out in the pool. Let's just do a nice little full-bodied one. Do we have it in a nice patterned green? Or maybe just a full green could be kind of cute. Or maybe in blue. We didn't do any blue outfits yet. We could do a blue. Wait, the little floaty one. Oh, yes. You're so right. This one. Look how cute she looks. Oh, I'm dying. Oh my god, the little green one. No, sorry. I have to use it. It's not even a choice. Like, it goes so well with her eyes as well. No worries, Tabby. We'll see you soon. Wait, I'm still watching Ginger's Generation. Did you stop the Joy of Life challenge after Ginger? So it did stop for 3 months, but it's back today. Like literally today. But yeah, it did stop. It stopped for 3 months while I was planning a time skip. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but you will see at the end of Joy of Life why the time skip happened. Or you'll see at the end of that final episode. I guess that's cute. It is. It's so cute, isn't it, on her? I love it. She does look so cute in this one. Okay, let's find a good hair up option for her. So that one's kind of cute. I like the bits that fall at the front for her for that one. But we could also go with... That one's like a little too immaculate. Needs to be... That's why I kind of like these ones, because they're kind of just like stuck up there, you know? Like, well, actually that does look kind of immaculate too. I need like little strands sticking out. That one works. Let's go with this one. I think Tiana looks more like her father, but her younger sibling... Yes, I agree. I think Louie is so Ginger. Let me show you him, but without any CC right now. This is what he looks like right now. He's Ginger's twin. No? Oh, also, if you guys don't know what Louie looks like, if you want to see what he looks like older, I already aged him up. Obviously, I'm a dirty cheater. Come for me. What? I don't care. So I already aged him up. I already know what he looks like. And let me tell you, he's so cute. He's got a big head, but he grows into it. Don't worry. He does grow into it as he gets older. So this is him as a young adult. In fact, you guys would have seen him before if you watched one of my kit reviews. I used him as an adult as a sim for the kit review, which some people caught on and was like, ooh, who's this? And I was like, I don't know. Weird. Who's this sim? That's so strange. This is him. Hold on. This is what Louie ends up looking like as a young adult. So he has curly hair, not anywhere near as curly as Tiana's, but he does have curly hair as well. He also has quite a lot of freckles. Yeah, you get the idea. I told you, he grows into his big head, no? I know. Everyone thought this was Graham. And like some people did notice and I was like, well, he looks like Graham, doesn't he? That's weird. But yeah, that's what he ends up looking like. You remember when we reviewed the, like, there you go, Louie O'Brien, his name's in the top left. When we reviewed the, what kit was it? Oh, there's Tiana as well as a little infant. You might have noticed her as well in the bottom. Tiago didn't even try. Oh, funny. Thank you. I'm glad you like my Sims. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. No, I'm sorry, but Graham could never. No way. You're cashing out on Graham here and saying that about him. He's not even here to defend himself. Graham but little spites. Okay, right. Hot weather whale. What can we do for hot weather whale? Let's go for... let's just go for maybe an oversized loose shirt would work for her. Maybe one of these. That's kind of cute. Can we pair this with some shorts? Graham's 40 and still getting bullied. I know. It never stops. Poor Graham, like, is always taking the heat. Those are cute, but they don't tuck in. Do any of these come with a little green bottom on them? No, I don't think so, but we could just go with them in green and find a different top to match. I don't know. You know what? I want to know why the Graham hate? Chat, own up to it. What has Graham ever done to any of you? He is so undeserving of all the hate that he gets. Oh, maybe longer. Yeah, I would like that as well. Also the skirt is really cute, but let's try some longer shorts. I do like the idea of that. What about... Oh, I like those. Let's go for them in a blue. Maybe those. And then we pair it with a different top. See, this is why I need you guys to be in here with me making suggestions, because I would not think of that. Like, I would have just stuck anything on her and called it a day. And then... maybe a little, like, muted pink top. She doesn't have to wear green in every single outfit. I love it how we're sticking her in green because that's her color, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't like other colors too, so. I've always been Team Graham. No one can sway me. No hate can change your mind. And then, oh, no, I'm not feeling these ones. Let's try... no, those are clipping. See, I forget that we have to be really careful with these shorts by Ellie Simple because they make the shoes conflict quite a bit. Let's see, you can't wear these because they go on there and conflict with them. Maybe just some little flippy flops. Wait, Crocs. Oh, you're onto something with that. Hold on, have I got any Crocs? Tell me if you see any Crocs while I'm scrolling. Do you think she has a pair of green Crocs? Wait, these are Crocs. These are Crocs. Are they... oh no, they're conflicting with the shorts. No, look at them. They're so cute. Oh, okay, no Crocs, unfortunately. Not for this outfit, at least. See, look, all of these are conflicting with these damn shorts. It's just gonna have to be... it's gonna have to be these, I guess. Maybe just that. That'll have to do. I know, the Ellie Simple curse. The thing is, the items are too cute not to use. Like, that's the problem I have. Oh, we should... oh, actually, I don't know if sneakers are going to work. We can try. I normally find because sneakers, like, they come up a bit higher, they normally don't work with... so the EA shoes work. Okay, maybe we just go with those. And we pair it with some little socks. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. We're good. Or maybe a new hair as well. No, I like the shorts. I'm not going to change them. I'll leave them. I'm set on the shorts. I'll make the shoes work around the shorts. Okay, right. Hot weather wear. We will pull her hair up out of her way. Let's try... what have we got? No. I feel like they would be a little bit bigger with her hair length that she's got. That's kind of cute. How's that? That does definitely help with making her look younger. Is that good? This is cute. Yes, and the headphones on with this outfit. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm going to give her the same headphones that she always wears. Obviously, it doesn't really make sense that she would change them. So she's got these little AirPod Maxes or whatever they're called. That, again, I imagine she probably got for a birthday present or something. Where are they? She's so Brazilian. I love her. Where are those AirPod Maxes again? swear they're around here somewhere. Did I scroll past them? They've got to be here. I swear they were here. Come on. Have I gone past them? Oh, maybe they're not on summer. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me see where they are on her everyday. Well, they are next to Jolie Beans and the One Green Leafs accessories. Oh, these are kind of cute too. Oh, look how cute she looks. No, we got the earphones on. Here. And then she has them in this little light green color, I think. Like this. Yeah, those ones. There we go. Cute, cute, cute. Oh my god, why didn't I just copy them? I forget that that button exists. I actually just forget that it's a thing, honestly. Did I change her hair? Yeah, I did. Okay, I already did that. Right, cold weather wear, and then we're done for Tiana, and we can move on to little Louie, I think. We'll finish with him next. Wait, that is so cute. At some point, she has to wear something like that. That is so cute. Not for me to use, but not right now. Not for cold weather wear. Let's go with... Yes, I think so. I could see her bringing her earphones with her everywhere as well. That's also kind of cute. Do you think that's weird to give to her or not? And then this with, I don't know, with something else. I was hoping for a big oversized hoodie. Millie, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 3 months. Thank you. Honestly, a version of all of her outfits with the headphones the vibe. Okay, we'll have to do that. I kind of imagine her like shutting herself into music like often, and painting obviously, just in general, like creative arts. Right, let's find a nice big oversized hoodie. Let's look in what would it count as? Sweatshirts probably. I don't think I've actually got any. Or this one. I have this one. I mean, that works. Let's put it in... Oh, I don't know. Denise, thank you for the save reminder. I'll save when we come out of CAS. You can't save while you're in CAS right now, so I will save afterwards, but thank you. No. Sentate needs a big oversized hoodie. Maybe that. That's cute. I like that. Yeah, let's go with that with something else. A jacket is kind of what we were thinking. Do you have a video on your mods and CC you've used in Joy of Life? I don't have a video on it, although now that I've finished the time skip, I am free to work on all these video ideas that I've had over the last few months. I've literally been so... Oh, I love those shorts. I should have given her those shorts at some other point. They're really, really cute. She actually, this fit would be really cute as an everyday wear. I might copy this over for an everyday wear at some point, but I'm going to give her different bottoms for the cold weather wear. Yeah, it's true. It doesn't really get that cold in Del Sol, does it? So she wouldn't need anything too, like, bundled up. I'm still going to give her, like, cute little accessories to go with it, I think, though. What should I pair it with? Should I do it with, should I have her wear leggings or something with it? What game is this? This is The Sims 4. How are those? Would she... Yeah, you know what? I think she's still fine to wear something like these. Maybe those. And then... Let's try something... We do have something like these. Maybe a cream could be kind of cute. Let's try some other options. They need to fit under the jeans. Do the in-game seasons change with different worlds? For example, does Del Sol Valley not snow? Yes, yeah, that's true. So Del Sol Valley doesn't... Oh, those are cute. Yeah, Del Sol Valley, it doesn't snow, I believe, because in general the temperature is like hotter. So the seasons do change. But it also depends on what mods you've got. I used to have a mod installed, which I sometimes install, sometimes uninstall. And it's like a more realistic weather overhaul. And I kind of like add that in and out sometimes. Yeah, I love this fit. I agree. I think this fit is so cute. So maybe this with some more natural hair. I think just ignore this random like strand that's going crazy. And then I know it wouldn't necessarily be cold enough for a scarf, but I just think a scarf could be so cute. So even if she doesn't need it, can she have it anyway? Can we just give it to her just because it's cute? Oh, maybe a beanie? Okay, all right. I'll settle for the beanie. Fine. How dare my husband call me in the middle of this stream? Oh, you're right. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, I need to unlevitate her. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot she was levitated. Oh, that is... Yes, that is what I was thinking of. Does this come in like a... No, let's have it in the cream. That is cute. Look at this fit, chat. Is this or is this not cute? That's so teen bop. So very angsty teen bop. I feel like I'm getting from this. She's just a cold girly. She just has bad circulation. Okay, I'm so obsessed with that. I can't give her the headphones with the hat as well. Unfortunately, but I am going to give her another option of all of her outfits with the headphones on as well. But what I want to do is make this outfit again. So I want to use this jacket and this top for her every day. And then give her different like shorts or something to go with it since it's quite hot. So I'm going to copy over this outfit and then change her. I'm going to find that top again from Sentate. Let's just make this up. I'm going crazy. Where is my Sentate things? Here we go. Here. Oh, she could wear something different. Oh no, these are actually like just fully different. No, let's go with that one. And then we're going to pair it with some different bottoms. Wait, I think these earrings also show up. Wait, do they really? Earrings, cold weather, sweet allure. If you did, you're actually going to change the game for me. There is a chance that I don't have those versions installed. Oh, we have these. But look, they clip with it, so we can't have those ones on. You can't see anything that's in her ears anyways, so... Nah, it's fine. We can leave it. You're going to have to link me to those earrings ones, though, Naomi, because I need those as well. Let's pair these with, I think... Where were those shorts that I tried on her earlier and I said that I really wanted to use them? And I was like, oh, these would be so perfect for her. They were just the perfect length as well. See, those are just, yeah, they're a little short for me. Not those ones. Bethany, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 3 months. Thank you for supporting me for such a long time as well. Thank you so much. Oh, Samaya. Is she still allowed outside even though she's like locked away? Can she? Yes. So, okay, one thing that I do want to say is Tiana wasn't allowed a birthday party for her she wasn't allowed a birthday party for her like 13th, 14th birthday, you know, her turning into a teenager. But her dad in the first episode, I will give you spoilers because I've already got like plans in mind. Her dad is going to get her a dog to basically like say sorry. And also Tiana has been begging her dad to let her go to art school. She wants to go to like an art camp and he's not gonna let her, obviously. So because of that, because she's really upset about not being able to go, he ends up getting her a dog. And this dog is also a guard dog as well. So I'm thinking like Doberman or German Shepherd. It's going to be like a big dog that is also trained in defense, because again, if she's going to be going out and walking the dog, you know, he's like a really overprotective dad for her. So that's kind of the Yeah, it's kind of the vibe we're going for her. Oh, these are kind of cute. I love all the little artsy things on them. Wait, I just feel like they don't go with the... I don't go with the jacket though. But do you think that matters? Can I just make them work anyways? They look so cute. I like the length of them. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe she painted them on herself. Like things like this is so cute. Yeah, so I'm thinking he goes and he gets... No, they've still got the cat. They've still got the cat. If you're stuck inside, you aren't stylish. So she still has access to social media though. You know, like, okay, so although she's stuck inside, it means her dad doesn't let her like go. She's not allowed to just go out to the shops, right? She has to go out with her stepmom or her dad to go to the shops. She's the only places that she's allowed to go. She's not even allowed to go to school. She's literally, the cat is still alive. The cat wouldn't be alive. The cat would be dead. I need to kill the cat. No. Oh, no. I gotta kill the cat. I'm not doing that on camera. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Why is the family so strict? So basically, her dad is a really famous footballer, and he's like always gets the paparazzi following them and everything. And he's also really overprotective of his kids because their mum died, and he's also quite scared of losing them as well. So there's a lot that sort of comes into it over him just being worried that he's going to like lose his kids pretty much. Macav, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 60 months. Wait, what did you say your name was? You said you changed your name, didn't you? I need to remember what your last name is. Cats can live for up to 20 years or more, especially indoor cats. I'll check how old Duchess is. When we go in game, I'll see how old she is, and then I'll do it with my calculations with MCC. I'll see if it's possible that she's still alive. There is a small chance that she's still alive, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not likely. It's I think she might be dead. But I could try. We can see. Duchess would be like 15 or 16. Yeah, you're right. I think so. Duchess is an adult, like an adult cat, probably halfway through her lifespan of being an adult. I'll try. I'll try. I'll see if I can make her last. I don't know what shoes to go for this fit, chap. I'm struggling here. Ugg boots are too hot. Maybe just sneakers. Do we have any of these in a nice color? Those are kind of cute. Maybe these. These ones are also kind of cute too, but they don't come in green. These ones do, but I don't like those ones as much. Do these come in a green? Those are kind of cute too. Hi, Kittles. Welcome in. Again, we're trying to go with an outfit for her as well that also helps her look young. She is supposed to be a young teen. So as she gets older, we will change as she gets older. I'm literally obsessed with socks like this for like my little artsy Sims, but then also there's so much like patterns going on. We can do these later. Olive, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 16 months. Thank you. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Olive as well, please? Did the scandal come out, by the way? I only saw Marcus talk to Charlotte. No, so technically the scandal never came out. Unless Tiago decides to come out with it, because he's obviously the only other person that knows about it. I decided not to like have that storyline go ahead, basically, of it being released. I just had Tiago over here. Over here about what had happened. I know. I told you, Ben. I told you that they've been looking forward to Joy of Life coming back. These socks would be cute with a dress and a skirt. Yes, yeah, I think so. Soulmate is still crazy. To be fair, though, do you think he's wrong? I'm not going to lie. As much as I hated Marcos, I did feel like they were supposed to be together. Like, as much as that, it bothers me, it bugs me. That's the way that, like, the way they interacted all the time. It was just, I hated it, but it was just, yeah. I think the shorts need to be darker. The thing is, though, I love these shorts with the patterns on. You know what? I'll give her a different set of shorts with patterns on. I mean, we can give her those. Let's go with those, because they look like they're drawn on, but they're not as, like, nicely drawn on. I know the outfit's just very busy, but, you know, as we said, she's shut in. She doesn't really get to access the internet that much. Not that she's really interested in it that often either, so... She's more interested in just sitting, painting. I love that hair on her too. Right, let me try some other ones. Let's try it. See, I love these Aladdin hairs. I really wanted to use those on her, but because she has an overlay on her hair to make it darker than the natural brown swatch, she can't have them, and they conflict with it. So, no to those, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been cute too. Maybe Sims Trouble has some for us. Sims Trouble, do you have any curly hairs? That one's cute, but I want to give that one to her when she gets older, so I'm going to leave that right now. Marcos is still alive. Can confirm Markov is still kicking. I know the hate for Marcos is a continued thing, but he is still alive, unfortunately. Oh, what about that one? Or does that make her look too old? Maybe, I love this hair. I think this hair looks great on her, but I think it might be a good, like, later on in life Tiana hair. Maybe we go with more of a younger looking hair, and it might be a little too long for her hair right now as well. We need to keep it, a little bit shorter. Wait, this is cute. I wish I didn't clip with the thing, but it's kind of cute. What would you say she is nationality-wise? So, Tiago is Brazilian, or Tiago's family is Brazilian, and if I'm remembering correctly, Neve was British, I believe, but her family was also Italian. Emiliano was Italian. Yep, sorry, you're right. She was Irish. Neve was Irish. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. So Neve was Irish. Emiliano was Italian. Combining together to then go on to have Ginger, and then Ginger got with Tiago, who is Brazilian. So in some way, she's Irish, Brazilian, and Italian, right? Adding up. That makes sense? I know, I agree. I wish you could follow like a heritage line for your Sims to see like where the Sims were from, like what world they used to live in, and then based on that, what sort of like nationalities. I know it wouldn't be necessarily nationalities, but it's like as close as you're gonna get, you know? And I think that would have been cute. I think that would have been nice to follow like the line through. Oh, wait, maybe... That is cute, but I don't know if it's too long. No, actually, I think that length is fine. Oh, no, that length's good. No, let's give her this one. This one's cute. And I like how sort of messy it is at the front, too. That's cute. So, Tiana is 1/8 Italian, half Brazilian, and some British. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Tartosa is Italy in my game. Or that's what we ended up saying. We did say it was Greece for a while, but then there was uproar. That it was definitely more Italy than it was Greece, so we decided to change it and say it's Italian. It is. It's Dawn's OG hair. I'm glad you recognized it as that baby's hair. Oh, wait. We also have these ones too. Oh, sorry. I'm such an indecisive person. I'm struggling to figure out which one I want to give her. Wait. No, I like this one. No, this one's staying. It's this one. I like it pulled back like that. That's cute. We're trying to keep it younger for her as well. 23 and Sim, 23 and me. Yeah. You could always add it in the family tree. I think I will. When I go back and update the Joy of Life family tree, which I will do when everybody has makeovers, we'll do that. Yeah, I'll go and do that. Also, I'm going to give her a version of this without the headphones on as well. So she has 2 different versions. Oh, also, just to let you guys know, I changed Tiana's face a little bit. So I made her cheeks puffier. So normally her cheeks are quite sucked in as she gets older, but I made them more puffy to make her look younger as well. So that will change when she's a teenager. And also her body. I have a version of her saved for when she's like an adult so that we could like change it back. But she has more hips and everything. I don't know if I mentioned it, but obviously I've made her look younger by pulling all away all of her hips and shoulders and everything, so that gradually we can add it as she gets older to make sense for her like storyline, because she's still supposed to be a young teen. She's literally just become a teen right now. I know the Sims trouble struggle. I know. Oh, let me pair this with where is her accessories? Does she wear it in maybe party wear? Swimwear, hot weather wear, cold weather wear. I didn't give her a necklace for this. Okay, I need to give her a necklace for this one. Do you have a link to all of your CC? I don't have a link to all of it, but I do have a lot of YouTube videos that cover my CC that I use, so you might be able to have a look at that as well. Oh, guys, star sign. What star sign is Tiana? Thoughts chat? What star sign do you think she is? Because we could give her a star sign necklace, which I think will be cute. Okay, so I'll give you an idea. She's creative. She's gloomy. She's a painter extraordinaire. She's definitely up in her feels regularly. I'm trying to think. She's also quite, like, ambitious, you know? Like, although she's had a difficult upbringing as a teenager, she's going to go on and do huge things, but she's also a big love bug. And again, she falls in love with the first person that shows her love. So based on that, what do we think? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of the same. So I'm seeing Pisces, Cancer, a lot. Pisces and Cancer. When's her birthday? We don't, like, technically in game, she, like, in The Sims, it doesn't really work like that. They have birthdays, like, whenever they get them. So whenever it is. She gives big Pisces or Cancer energy. Libra, Pisces. She's an Aquarius or Taurus. Sounds like an old Pisces. Sounds like my old Pisces friend. No, I don't remember what season she was born in. Because the thing is obviously in game, they like the season that they'll age up in changes every single year. So I couldn't really say. I checked and she was born during winter. Does that help? ChatGPT says Pisces. Pisces definitely wins. Let's go with Pisces. Let's go with the Pisces. Chat, which one is Pisces? I'm going to guess, right? And tell me if I'm right. Because we went over these one time. I'm not looking at chat. I'm not looking at chat. I can't remember what this one was. This one was Cancer. Right? Is it this one? Was it the one that I was already on? Was it this one? Is this Pisces? Wait, did I get it right? Yes, I got it right. Oh, no, I didn't get it right. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. Which one was it? Wait, was it this one? Oh, I'm on Aquarius. Wait, what did we said she's Pisces, right? She's Pisces. Pisces for sure. And they're born in winter. Okay, Pisces. So which one is Pisces? It was the first one you picked. I can't remember the first one. This one? This one? This one was the first one I picked, right? Yes? Okay, right, we've got it. Pisces. Okay, we've got it. Good, thank you. Okay, right. Let's put this on her. I'm going to copy this over to her everyday outfits, and then she'll probably have it on the other ones as well. And then she wears it for this one and this one. And then hot weather wear, I'll give her it if it works as well. So it was... I've forgotten which one it was again. This one? Hold on, I've forgotten. Yeah, it's that one. And then it goes under her shirt, which I think is kind of cute. Wait, have I given her the wrong one? Wait, hold on. Have I given her the wrong one? This is not, is this not the same? Am I losing my mind? With a dash through it. Oh, this one. This one. Wait, they look so similar. Those two look so similar. Okay. Right, we've got the right one on now. Thank you. Okay, a cold weather wear. Wait, didn't she have a... I swear she had a thing on. It's fine. We'll give her a little necklace back. Right, get it right this time. This one. This one. This is it. This is the one. For sure. For sure. She's a teenager or young adult now? No, she's a teenager. She's also quite short. Hold on, I'll go ahead and grab her feeties and pull her down. I might make her a little bit shorter, but we'll see how she looks in game. Okay, so chat. Here is Tiana. Here is her in a little teenage form. She's supposed to be about 13 or 14, okay? But listen, it's The Sims, okay? And it's really difficult to make teenagers look like teenagers in The Sims without a bunch of mods, which I do have a few doing it, but it's still difficult. So she will always look a little bit older, but I tried my best. She's short in game. I took away her curves, you know, so she at least looks a little bit younger, but yeah. I think she looks maybe like 14, 15, maybe, but you know, I think it's fine. I do like the preteen mod, but it doesn't work with the mods that I use for her homeschooling. So, yeah, I couldn't use it for this particular series, though. No older than 15, in my opinion. Good. Okay, we did good. No, I know. We're going to come out of game. We're going to save so that we don't lose anything. And then we'll go back in with Louie and give him his makeover now. Yeah, I know. What is up with that? With all these 13-year-olds being so tall? Like, they're actually making me look shorter and shorter as we go. Look at her. She looks so cute. Oh, wait. What's going on with her eyelashes? Oh, it's just the thing. Right, here we go. Here is her in game. Let me turn her around so we can see her. This is her little, like, art studio area that I built for her. She needs to pee. Okay, right. Fit, number 1. And then we have fit number 2. She's so cute and, like, I don't know, angsty and... I love her so much too. I love her. I'm 4'11", so my 10-year-old students are taller than me. Oh no, not them looking down on you. And then we've got formal. She has this cute little dress on. I'm still not sure about the shoes, but honestly, it's fine. We're probably never even going to see it her entire teenhood. Let me have a look at maybe some of her pajamas. Okay, very cute. I love that. I'm 152 centimeters and 13 years old. How? 152 centimeters in feet and inches. Wait, you're 4'9"? That's pretty normal. 4'9". Yeah, that's a pretty normal height, I think, for your age. I mean, I literally got to like 13, 14. I hit 5'2", and I was really, well, I was really tall. I looked tall for a while, and then I just stopped growing, and then nothing ever happened from there. So I'm still 5'2". In fact, people have been telling me right now that I'm shrinking, and I refuse to believe it. But yeah, 5'2" in their 20s. Hi, Nicole, my bestie. Me too. Okay, that's party wear, and then we've also got her swimwear. I literally love her swimwear. This is like my favorite outfit of hers. Like, how freaking cute is this? I love the little floaties. Oh no, Kaylee, at least you've got 2 inches above me. You're doing pretty good. I'm 14 and 5'4". You're gonna be tall. You are gonna be tall for sure. Unless you do what happened to me. Actually, you might just stop growing. Which, best of luck. Because if you do, forever be short. Is feet more common in the UK than centimeters? Yes, I think so. I don't know. When anybody tells me heights in the UK,
I need to
we
leave
always
stream.
use
Will it be uploaded to
feet
Frown?
inches. I need to leave stream. Yes, it will be. If you go back and watch on More Miss Lollipop afterwards, after the stream, it'll be available immediately once I finish streaming. So if you missed anything, you can always go back and watch it. Okay, sorry, I take it back. My favorite outfit is her cold weather wear. I think this is it. This is it. This is the one. This is the cutest outfit for sure. What shaders do you use? I use my own shader preset. It's called Serenity. I have a link on my YouTube channel if you want to download it though. You should set their family dynamics too. I tried to do that before, like, or yesterday night or something when I was giving Tiana her first makeover, and I couldn't. It wouldn't let me go into CAS and do it. So I think maybe it'll have to be something we develop in gameplay. Loki giving Bella Swan. Wait, why do I see it? Why do I see it though? All right, CAS, modify. Do you think Tiana will go into base mental as part of her rebelling? Not while she's younger, no. But potentially when she moves out and becomes a young adult, potentially yes. But not while she's younger. I feel like she's probably not going to ever get a chance to do that. She's never allowed to go out by herself. She's always going to be with family. It's just, yeah, it'd be difficult for her to go out and basically get involved in that sort of stuff right now. Because her family's so protective of her, so. Okay, next up we have Louie. So let's go give him a makeover. I'm also not adverse to a little plastic surgery on my kiddos because sometimes they are made as adults, you know, and them as kids, they don't always look as they should, you know what I'm saying. So let's see if we can work with this. I know okay, listen, I know he has a big head, right? I'm getting up the picture. I'm getting up the fucking picture. Listen, he's so cute when he gets older, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, I'm gonna get up a picture of him. This is him. This is him as a young adult, okay? This is him. This is what he becomes. Keep that in mind when you say about how big his head is. He grows into it. He's a stocky boy, okay? He grows into it. Just don't insult the poor little boy, okay? Until he... Actually, just don't insult him in general. He's trying his hardest. All of you doubters, you'll regret it. Okay, right. So for hair, you can see his hair type was quite curly growing up. So he doesn't have the same hair type as Tiana. Tiana's is definitely more curly, but his is still curly. So it's probably similar to like this sort of texture. I kind of would like to give him something like the bushy sort of hair that he had. I'm wondering if I have anything like it. I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. He does look like he has a facelift. You're so right. It does look like he has a facelift. He definitely doesn't. Listen, we can do a little bit of plastic surgery on him while he's young, okay? What do we think? Is that reasonable? So he's supposed to be... That one does kind of work. We can give him this one. That one's nice and curly for him. He got cheek injections. Hold on, let me give him a skin and then let's see how he looks. Let's try this. I'm just gonna... What?
I need you in chat.
I'm coming then. Chat, my mum has... she wants help for something.
So,
Go on, show.
this is my stitching.
This is my mum's stitching.
This is the stitching,
Uh-huh.
and I need backing fabric.
Okay.
So, which colours would we go with? We've got the blue.
Uh-huh.
You've got the powerish pink.
Okay.
We got
I'm trying to look on the screen so I can see with it up close.
that pink sort of goes with those
Yep.
little pink flowers there.
I see that.
Or do we go something like a bit bolder?
Not that one.
Not that one.
Let me start again. Chat?
What's
Thoughts?
chat say?
Hold on. I'll show you again. Right. Option 1, blue. Everyone's saying blue, by the way. Blue.
Yep.
Option 2,
It's like a dusky pink.
A dusky, more pale pink. See? Sorry, here. There you go. Or a dusky, more darker pink. Which one? Dusky, darker pink? Paler, dusky pink? Blue. Can we do a poll? Mods, is it okay to do a poll?
Sorry, I can't.
It's very
decide.
important.
It's very important. It's going in the living room, you know.
Very important decisions need to be made here.
It's on show.
I think mostly I'm seeing blue and pale pink. It's definitely between these two. Right, let's get rid of that. Right. Okay,
We're
options
dancing.
are blue or pale pink. Blue or pale pink. See, TikTok's saying pale pink, but Twitch is saying pale pink too. But there's a lot of blues. It's mixed.
Oh, it's mixed.
It is
We've
mixed.
got a mixed.
Okay.
Mixed bag. Oh,
It's close.
it's close.
It's close.
Oh, I like. You know what? You need to be in my life, people.
This is what I was just saying. I was like, it's so much easier being on stream, and then they just make the decisions for me because I can't make any decisions.
Help me make the decision. I think it's
Blue.
blue. I think it's so blue.
I think it's blue.
At what point do we say we're done?
Let me see up close. So how does this work? Like, is this...
So this goes round a board like this, and then the board
That
behind
goes-
it goes there, and then that goes on like a stand.
like that
Yeah.
or that?
So that's how it will look. More like that.
They're saying blue.
The same blue.
I think the blue contrasts well. The pink is almost exactly the same color as a lot of the pinks that you've used on here, though.
Yeah.
But the blue contrasts quite nicely.
We like the blue?
Yeah, well, chat says the blue, and
Thank
chat's
you,
always
chat.
right.
I owe you one, ladies and gentlemen.
Blue it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the pale pink won't pop because the pale pink's so close to the other things that are pink. Cute. Bye. Okay, right, shall we continue? Anyways, back to it. Quick little intermission break. I know, isn't she? My mum has her own YouTube channel. Do you guys know that? I've said it a few times, but I don't know if you guys have been in here specifically when I've said it. But my mum has her own YouTube channel. She does cross stitch. So if anybody knows anything about cross stitch or you want to watch my mum, she shows off like videos of our dogs all the time as well. So if you want to see more about my beautiful puppy fluffs, you can see them on there. Yeah, that's true. My mum's gonna get into lifestyle stuff. I'm going to be getting into lifestyle stuff as well. So me and my mum are both going to be doing that sort of stuff. It's going to be fun. Okay, right. What should we do for... Maybe one of these lips. No. Those lips are kind of giving, though. But maybe something a little bit. What's her channel called? It's called Teresa Little Stitcher. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see the game. I'm sat here like, I'm playing by myself. Sorry. I'm like, which ones do you guys sing? You can't even fucking see. Right, anyways. Keep going. He has little teethies sticking out all the time, you know? Look at his little teethies. Always sticking. Can you stop? Can you stop? Right, okay. I'm going to make his face a little bit smaller, I think. Because he's actually getting roasted. There, okay. Right, that's already... I think that's helping. They're actually so mean. Actually so mean. Okay, let's go with that. And then we'll give him some little eyelashes. Babe, are you out with your mum right now? Or are you still in the house? And then some little eyelashes. I think those are good. I see Tiago in him as well. I see that. We need to give him his freckles back. So in here, he has quite a lot of freckles. He has generally more freckles than Tiana. And he also has freckles all over his forehead and all over his cheeks and his nose. So let's match those. And he also has freckles on his body, but you can't see them. So let's make sure that he has those as well. And blushies, yes. He is also he's a ginger, so he would definitely have some good blushies for him. We'll give him those ones for now. Yeah. I think he looks pretty. He is a very pretty child, I think. Okay, so I think the ones that he has, I think it's this one. I think he has those freckles, so I'll give him those ones back.
Woo Twitch baby wee.
Nadia!
Also, I'm just jealous this child has a better jawline than me.
Honestly, in fact, this child got a better jawline than everyone, I think. Thank you so much, Narnia. Thank you so much for the 9 months. I appreciate it. Guys, can we get some love in the chat for Narnia as well? Big Red. Wait, what did I say? Did I say that? Big Red. Someone said he low-key looks like... Wait, who's Big Red? Hold on. Who is Big Red? Wait. Wait, that can't be who you're talking about. Who's Big Red? No, that... Are we talking about this guy? It was on TikTok, as expected. Are you talking about this guy? Sorry, this man here. This man's like 70. Or are you talking about this guy? Right, I'm sorry. We've got to stop violating our child. He is underage, chat. You cannot violate him at this age, okay? Listen. Be nice to our poor boy. Yeah. I honestly would believe he's one of Neva. Exactly, he looks so much like it. I think he looks cute. I think he looks really cute now. Okay, let's give him some little glasses. I think he'll look cute with glasses. Maybe these ones. I wish they were a little bit bigger. They make his head look really small. They need to be a bit wider. Oh no. He's got such a wide head. None of these glasses fit him. They're all so small on his face. Maybe these. These are probably the only ones that are going to work. Those ones are good. Okay, he's got his little glasses on. Graham 2.0. I see it. I see it. I see Graham for sure. Okay, right. Back to the photo of him as an adult. Remember, this is what he looks like as a young adult. I know he doesn't have glasses on because I was just using it as a base him. But this is what he's going to look like in terms of his skin details. So, freckles. He definitely has more of a defined nose. So we're going to need to bring that back too. Let's do that. Oh, maybe a little bit of under eyelid, bit of eye baggage. What about these ones? No. No. Mm-mm. No. No. Do you think no glasses? Okay, no glasses. He doesn't have to have glasses. It just kind of helps with his little, like, nerdy appearance. But he doesn't have to have those. I do think he looks better without glasses. You're right, champ. You're right. He did look better without glasses. Right, nose. I need to give him more of a defined nose. I think maybe like that works. Okay, listen, I did understand what chat meant at the start of the stream, but I think he looks cute now. Come on. I think he could have done with some help at the start of stream, but I think he's getting better. No? It's just me? Am I like delusional that I think he's sweet looking? Definitely better. Maybe he needs a bit of a tan. Oh, no. Don't be mean to him. Oh, don't listen to them, Louie. You're cute. Right, we need to give him some freckles as well on his body. So we'll give him these ones for now while he's younger. And as he gets older, we'll give him some CC ones. I mean, honestly, I also used to have a friend who was ginger growing up, and she would never ever tan either, and would only burn. So maybe Louie's the same. I agree. He does look older. He does look quite a bit older, doesn't he? Well, I can't change anything because he's a child, so I'm very limited. Right, so Louie is a bookworm, but he wants to be a social butterfly. His aspiration is to eventually be a social butterfly, which I guess is kind of contrasting for him, but does add up, in my opinion. Oh, I like that top for him. That goes really well with his hair. Okay, he can have that top. Yes, I agree. His face is like that of a teenager's, and then his like body is that of a kid's. Yeah, I see it. I think his sister looks like younger than him in some aspects. Exactly. Yeah, he's a bookworm by circumstance. Yeah, I don't know what I went to go say, but circumstance. If Tiana is 13, does that mean he's like 11? I can tell you exactly how old he is because I have a tracker. Let me get it up. Louie is roughly 8 to 9 years old. Tiana's 13.3 years old. And Louie is almost about to be 9 years old. So as an example, that's his age. Will Tiago have more kids? I don't think so, no. I think his wife is, you know, she's like older now. How old is he? What, Tiago? Do you mean Tiago? Tiago is 41 years old. His wife is about 48 years old. Well, he's almost about 42, Tiago. I thought they were closer in age. Tiana would have been... Yeah, she's quite substantially older. Tiana... hold on, I'm working it out. Tiana was a toddler when her brother was born, which meant she could have been anywhere from between 1 to 3 years old, as an idea. And then obviously her brother was born, so... It makes sense. He's 9. She's 13. Yeah, it kind of adds up. Maybe there's like a year difference that it shouldn't really be there. But again, it's kind of hard to do it in Sims aging. So it's just like a general idea, but you kind of get the idea. No. Yeah, Tiana is not close with the wife. Let me tell you that she is not close. Okay, trainers. Let's go for those. Yeah, those are cute. I like those. We could say they have a 3.5 year difference. Yeah, I think that adds up. I think that makes more sense. We could just set like a general sort of age to it. Oh, Stepmom is an evil witch. I can smell it. Okay, so she's not an evil witch, okay? But she is not the nicest. She went into the relationship with Tiago knowing that he had kids and being happy that he had kids and being happy to be a stepmom. The issue is that she didn't know what these kids sort of had, if that makes sense. Like, she didn't know how traumatized they were going to be from their mum's death, as morbid as that sounds. So because of that, yeah, they end up being more work than she expected, and she basically is just, she didn't really want to sign up for that. So that's kind of the idea. That's the reason she just basically just stopped trying with the kids, and the kids see that too. Because they did try with her. I don't know if you guys saw in the machinima. Tiana gives her a gift of a drawing that she made for her, and she also goes and she picks up Louie, And Louie, you know, like the idea of having like his mom. And also Louie had this quirk when he was an infant and a toddler as well, that he loved to be held. So he was enjoying being held by her, but she gave up basically. Exactly. Yeah, it's a complicated dynamic. It's just difficult. It's not so black and white in the way where she's just an evil person. She's not, but she's not the nicest as well. So it's difficult, right? Yeah, I agree. I think he would wear a watch. Should we give him a little watch? Let's give him the little yellow one. Yeah, I like that one for him. What her traits the stepmom Vivian is, let me load her. She's a perfectionist, she's neat, and she's a snob. She wanted to live in a mansion, obviously. But she has a lot of, different likes and dislikes, preferences. I customized her to a T. But it's interesting, actually. Could he do scouts? That would be great, but he's also not allowed to leave the house and be homeschooled, and his dad wouldn't let him. They're not allowed to go to any, classes or anything. The only teaching that they get is from their tutor that comes in. Yeah, I can go up close to Vivian's face. There you go. She's gonna get older. Bear in mind, did I tell you how old she was? She's 47, I think when I read it out. 48. She's gonna be 48 years old. So yeah, she's gonna only be getting older. But she does have a lot of Botox. So, and Tiago is 41 years old. So she's older. And they met, I don't know if you guys were here at the start of stream. She's in PR, or she was working in PR. She's now not working because obviously they're married and he's really rich and she doesn't have to. She met him at a PR party, basically. She worked in PR. They went to an event together and they met at the party. Yeah, she definitely has the plastic surgery nose. I was trying to make it so that it was obvious that you could see that. So I'm glad you could see it. That was the intention. So as long as it come across. Ginny was older than Tiago too. He has a type. He likes the older women. Eva's Bob Pendy. Yes. Yes, exactly. Okay, formal for Louie. What should we put him in? Again, we're probably not going to see the kids in their formal wear. If they ever throw any events or parties, the kids are they're allowed to come down and at the very start, but then they go upstairs and they go do their own thing. Not that they don't even want to be at any of those parties anyway, so that doesn't really matter to them. Hi, can we see Tiago? Yeah, you can. He's not aged too much. We need to age him more. The last time I aged him was when he was in his 30s, so he hasn't aged since then. So he does have a little bit of aging. You can see around his eyes and also around his mouth, but not super, not as much. He is aging like a fine wine. He is, absolutely. He still looks fine. He's so fine. Smash next. Honestly, I love that in chat. Yeah, I think we'll put some grey. Oh, did his hair color just change? Yeah, I agree. I think we'll give him some grey in his hair. Vivian, she would never allow herself to go grey. Even when she's an elder, she's not even going to have grey hair. She will not allow that. Right, let's give you... maybe some other trousers. These, maybe? Yeah, those work. Oh, this gorgeous man. I missed him so bad. Hi, Lucy. I hope you recovered from Friday. I have. Honestly, I was a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll tell you about some stuff that happened off stream. But yeah, I was an absolute mess. And I was so nervous for the event. But yeah, I'll message you about something that happened. It was so funny. Do you think Tiana will go to college? No, I don't think so. I think she's literally going to move out and then basically move into an apartment. And then from there, you know, start her own. I think she'll probably sell art, you know, like out and about on the streets for a while. I see him dressing like a grandpa. I mean, this is a little bit grandpa-ish, right? I think it's a little bit grandpa-ish for him. Hi, Melly. Welcome in. How are you? Right. Athletic. Will she run away or just move out? She's going to... I mean, I guess technically it is kind of running away. She's going to be a young adult, technically. So she is still like 18, 19. But she's only just that age. And she's kind of running away from her family. So she's running away from her family. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she's running away from her family, but not running away because technically she's old enough to leave anyways. Sorry, this is athletic wear. I'm literally just losing my mind here. Let's try one of these. Were you also wired afterwards? Yes, I literally couldn't sleep. Oh my god, you smashed it though. Thank you. So did you. You did so well. But you, I don't think you ever told me what happened. Did you have like a? Because you was when we first started watching, you was in first, and you kept like bumping around like first to second to third, and I was like, oh my god, like they're gonna win this like at the start, and then it completely changed. I know you said something about that you had. Did you have a glitch or something? Is that what happened? Because I swear that was what you mentioned something to me. Yeah, that'll do. Hi, Jesse. Every time I try to place items from Build Buy, they disappear. The new mod I have is a post pack. Could it be this? I had the exact same issue. I had to restart the game, and it did it again, and then I restarted again, and then it stopped. So it was a really weird glitch. I had it in this save file as well. But yeah, it was really, really weird. But yeah, maybe try that. She's cutting out her family when she's old enough. Yes. But she's not. She's going to always maintain a relationship with her little brother, Louie. I feel like the main reason that Tiana doesn't run away as a teenager and doesn't run away earlier is because she doesn't want to leave her brother, you know, like by himself when he's too young. So she does, when she has the opportunity, she does move away and leave. But also, yeah, she doesn't move. She doesn't want to go until he's a little bit older. Does that make sense? No, my game crashed for like 10 minutes, and then they didn't allow me teaching the dog. Because one of the tricks never showed up in the game. They blamed it on the friendship level. Otherwise, we would have gotten 2 more bingos. Oh, so when we was watching, Momo had this exact same issue. So Momo was saying that they only had 7 options come up. I think it was supposed to be 8, wasn't it? Like for teaching the dog the tricks. And Momo couldn't get the very last one to show up. And then eventually, like, obviously we can't control what we see, but eventually the producers showed us Momo's screen, like, maybe half an hour later, and it was fixed. But they also had sent a photo in to say basically, like, what was going on in the middle of it, because I think it was, like, acting glitchy. But also the winners, when we interviewed the winners at the end, they also said the same thing, that they were having glitches as well. With some of the things that they were doing, I think. It was not a friendship level thing. It was literally, was the game bugged? I went to manage worlds and it still didn't work. Have you tried, like, now that afterwards, I know it sounds really stupid, but like, have you tried cheating the friendship level with the dog and see if you can retry it again? Just like out of curiosity. But that's really, really annoying. But I know you wasn't also the only one who had that, because that was definitely an issue that that Momo had as well. Are you taking a break from Whimsy Story? No, I streamed Whimsy Stories at the start of this week. But I'm back with my Joy of Life challenge now. Basically, what I normally do is I go between Joy of Life and Whimsy, and I do like 1 episode of Whimsy a week, 1 episode of Joy of Life, and then 1 like extra stream, or 2 extra streams of whatever we kind of fancy on the week. So yeah, it depends what we're doing for that week, but no, it's still happening at the same time. When are you streaming again? I'll be streaming again next week. I normally stream Tuesdays to Fridays. But depending on what's going on next week, I'll probably stream maybe like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or maybe like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, something like that. But I'll be back to my usual schedule as of next week. I never normally stream on like this day, Sundays. I don't mind streaming on Sundays, but normally all of my family are at home. And Ben's not working, so it's the only time that I have a chance to spend any time with my family over the weekend. So that's the only reason that I don't normally stream on the weekend. I'm best friends with the dog and it still didn't work. I was heartbroken, but after the week I had, I was just happy to be involved. Also, hi. Honestly, you did so well considering though. I'm so sorry though. Honestly, there was a few things that happened like that, which is disappointing, but also, do we expect anything different? Oh, sorry, Martina. I'm so sorry. Did I not see you in chat? Hi, welcome in. Ciao. I'm so excited for Joy of Life to be back, but I've grown attached to Charlie, so I'm definitely going to miss Whimsy a lot. Don't worry, Whimsy will be happening at the same time. We won't be streaming Whimsy as much now that Joy of Life is back, but Joy of Life, the first gameplay episode, will be back next week, but it's probably going to be back later next week, so it gives me more of a chance to go through and like finish up all the save file stuff for this series before we play, like giving everybody makeovers and aging them up when they need to be aged up and things. Yeah, that's cute. You can wear that little one. Very, very cute. Actually, no, I like these, but do they come in a different color? Let's go with the little green ones. Those are cute. Oh, actually, isn't there a little... Oh, this one? So cute. Oh, it has to be this one. That one, for sure. Very cute. I'm good, thanks, Elizabeth. How are you? Lauren, could Tiana move into a trailer type thing like what you did with Nikita? We've been doing apartments a lot recently. I mean, the only thing that it says is she moves into a rundown home, but it doesn't say that she has to move into a rental or anything like that. So we could definitely try something different for her. We don't have to, yeah, we don't have to do that. Guys, how do I get rid of my low-key same face syndrome? Have you tried using different presets? I find I get a really same face syndrome when I use the same presets on all my Sims. So maybe try that. Hi, Jim. How are you? I hope you're good. Just embrace it. Honestly, I think there is a level of like same face syndrome that people have, like people have with their Sims when they're making Sims. And I don't actually think it's a problem. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I quite like the fact that my Sims look like my Sims. Like, yes, sometimes they might look similar, but I like the fact that someone could look at my Sim and be like, oh, that's Lauren's Sim. Like, you could look at it online and be like, that, not like, oh, I recognize that from her series, as in that's Lauren's Sim. If you saw me make a new Sim, you could still see. That's what I would like. I don't know if I have that, but I would like to have that. Does that make sense? So I don't necessarily think it's bad to have like a Sim style. You know, I think it's quite a good thing to have like your signature style. When people look at it, it's your Sim. Exactly. There is a fine line between having a Sim style and having same face syndrome. Definitely. And I think the thing that changes about that, so you can get away with using the same skin details, like same skin. I think that helps with the style, but don't use the same presets on a Sim. Otherwise the Sim's facial features look the same. But using the same skin details is fine. I would say change up like freckles, eye bags, change up all of those. That helps with making them look different. And change up your presets. But in general, I use the exact same skins on all my Sims. And I still think that mainly to me is what gives a specific Sim style. Okay, this is hot weather wear. Let's go with... I mean, this one was fine. I also want to show that he likes books in his clothing, but I don't know how we're going to do that. I feel like you can't really do that with any of these clothing pieces. How do you show that you like books in what you wear? Probably not. What about one of these? This one's kind of cute. Let's pair that with something. Yeah, like a Harry Potter shirt. I don't have any, though. I was thinking the same thing, but I don't have any Harry Potter shirts. Unfortunate. We should get one in The Sims. Not that they would ever do that, I don't think. Some little jeans, maybe. Those are kind of cute. I am so lost. Ginger was 2G. Oh, do you mean Gen 2? So who was the first gen? The first generation of The Joy of Life was with someone called Neve. Do you guys think that I've got a signature sim style, or do you think I've got same face syndrome? And be honest. If I've got same face syndrome for my sims, just fucking tell me, okay? I'd rather fix it and not be gaslit. So be honest. Tell me. Even if you think it, tell me. Tell me. Are you gonna do gameplay? Not today. No, the game's not gonna be ready for gameplay. And also, I'm super picky with whether my save files are like ready for gameplay. They have to be like perfect, you know. Okay, most people are saying style. No, you have a signature style. Style, yes. Same face, no. Okay, good. Okay, I haven't seen any same face. I don't think you have same face at all. Definitely a style. Okay, good, good. That's what I try to do. That's what I lean towards, but I don't know if I guess you don't really know unless other people look at them, like, and look at your sims. Yeah, Amanda, don't call me out. Honestly, my fiance says this all the time. He's like, I see you have a Mao sim style, very strong. I don't know what you mean. The difference between Charlie and Ginger, I don't know if that's particularly because they were made at such different points though. Like, it could be because when I made them ages ago. Does that make sense? And then my sim style changed between them. That's what I thought. I was like, well, maybe I do have same face syndrome, but they just look different because, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure. Hi, Jasmine. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? I think sometimes it's the lips. All my sims have big lips. And listen, I'm going to fucking stand by it. I have the tiniest, creepiest little shitty lips in the world, okay? My sims deserve to have luscious lips. All of them. Every single one of them. I did not get graced with them, so my sims get to be graced with them. But not all of my sims have those, to be fair. I do try to give some of my sims small lips, but I am here, out there providing for my sims. Now, even if you made Neve now, I don't think she would look like Charlie. No, I don't think so. I think Charlie's a very unique sim though. I think also it's difficult because those are sims that were born in game. So they're not even the way that I would make a sim now. I feel like it's only fair to compare my founders or my newly made sims versus not my in-game born sims, because they're not how I would make them. Does that make sense? Hi, Lauren. Sorry I'm late, but I'm also so excited for Joy of Life to come back. I'm going to watch from the start, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy watching the machinima as well from the start. I loved making it, so hopefully it comes across like that as well. I think you tend to have similar noses too. What would you say that my Sims' noses are like? I want to take all of this on, honestly, because I would like to try different things. But again, I also think I'm the preacher that does it as well. I use the same presets often. I use like Obscurus or Northern Siberia Winds, and those end up being the same. Button noses, because I fucking love a button nose. I love a button nose. Define button noses. Damn right. Isabel, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. But I do need to try some different things for my Sims, I think. I could be wrong, but wasn't Dawn like your first Maxis Mix main sim? Yes, she was. She was. She was my first ever, like, from the start made Maxis Mix born sim, if that makes sense. I hadn't made any other sim, you know, like her, does that make sense? Hopefully I'm not just waffling, but you kind of get where I'm going with this. Well, hopefully you do. I think I'm going to try some different eyebrows on him. Although those are not helping with the Botox allegations, so I'm going to go with some that are slightly lower. Those make him look really angry. Those ones are kind of cute. Let's try some others. Your taste in Max's Mix is just so good. Thank you. I feel like I struggled with my sim style a while ago. Do you remember when I used to be an alpha simmer when I first started YouTube? And I was a heavy alpha simmer, and I always spoke shit about Maxis, which admittedly, Maxis is not the, like, it was not the same as it is now. It was a different type of Maxis that I'm talking about. So I was very much, yeah, I was very much an alpha simmer. And then gradually, as the Maxis Max started to get better, then I tried it. That was how I got into Maxis CC. I tried it for a video, and I did a Maxis versus Alpha CC video. And at that point, I was like, I might have to eat my hat here. Like, I might have actually been wrong. And I don't like admitting that I'm wrong, ever. But I did have to admit that I might have been wrong, and that maybe, Maxis was a bit of a slay. So I did eat my hat. But to be fair, when I used to compare, Maxis never used to be like that. Okay, what about this one? No. Maybe this one? Darker? This is not red enough. No. Other eyebrows. These. Okay, those ones are good. Let's go with those. Right, okay. Louie, he's done. His child form is good. When you switched, I was so sad because I could no longer deny that Maxis Match was low-key eating now. I know. Maxis Match got so good. You know what? A lot of people stopped watching me because I started using Maxis CC. Like, and I know a lot of people used to watch me specifically because I used to use Alpha CC, and then I swapped to Maxis, and a lot of people were like, that's it. I can't watch anymore. And I was like, but I'm going to stick by it. What did their mum look like? I can show you a picture of her. I can show you a picture of their mum before she passed away. Let me see if I've got some sort of close-up of her. Yeah, here we go. This was not long before she passed. I know, fake fans. This is what their mum looked like. I mean, I personally think the best combination is Alpha hair in Cass, Maxis hair in game, and a mix of Alpha and Maxis clothes and accessories and everything. I think using Maxis mix for everything else, including build buy, is incredible. I think it makes everything look so high quality. Maxis has got that very smooth, sort of like cartoonish look, and it's nice, but having everything like that is very aesthetic. But I just think you cut yourself off to so many beautiful pieces of, I know, the airbags. You cut yourself off to so many beautiful pieces of CC when you do that. So, yeah. Oh my god, this is her when she's a little bit older too. This was at the engagement dinner. This was, I say this was right before she died. This was very, very close before she passed away. In fact, these are the final photos I have of Ginger before she passed. I don't have any other photos of her. Sad. Not gonna lie, I started watching you because you were a fellow alpha girly, but save for your gameplay and storylines. You could play with it without any CC, and no. There's, okay, I was all on board until you could play without any CC, and I would still watch you. I wouldn't watch myself. I'm sorry. I have tried to, okay, I've tried to get into Simmers playthroughs of the game without CC, and I cannot get on board. I don't know what it is. They can have the best fucking storytelling ever, but if they're not using mods and CC, I can't click with it. I don't know what it is. It just feels like hollow. Does that make sense? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've used CC and mods for so long. It's just, there's not the same depth to the game. I don't know what it is. Honestly, it was sickening. It was sickening to think of. I've tried to watch people, even people that use like Reshade or G-Shade, and then play the game with Reshade or G-Shade, but without any Sim CC or mods. I can't. I just can't. But to me, it's just not the same game. The Sims 4 without mods and CC versus the Sims 4 with is not the same game. As much as I love all the new packs coming out. I love all the features that they come with. I love that they expand. But still, having the mods on top of that just makes it even better. Does that make sense? Like, but I just personally, I played with mods and CC for so long. I couldn't play without it. They expand too much and without it, it's not the same. Now, thank you for the Prime sub for 22 months. Thank you so much. Your gameplay is just that good, but I love your use of CC. Thank you, Naomi. I appreciate you. Honestly, the fact that you said that, at least I know if my computer ever fails me and I have to play with like no CC and mods, I know you're there for me. You're there. Oh, did you guys see that I put this in? I'm realizing that needs to move, but did you see? Look, Tiana, Princess and the Frog. I added this into her bedroom. She had something similar to when she was in the old house, but I kind of pulled them over because they were too cute not to. Ocean Sims, I feel like is different because also Ocean adds in particular mods and CC that like expand the gameplay. So even when Ocean plays like vanilla, eventually adds in a few different pieces of CC like cooking mods and things. And I think that even just those small mods, they really enhance it. But I can't watch purely vanilla players like with no CC, no mods, just that. I don't mind the use of like subtle mods and subtle CC. I can still get behind that. But and Ocean, honestly, I will sit here until I die. I think Ocean makes such incredible storylines. I love her videos. How like cozy and comfy they make me feel. It's just, I just love them. I just love them. And also even people building as well. As much as I can sit and be like, wow, these people are incredible builders, I can't watch people build without CC and mods. Like I just can't. It's different. Using all the in-game items, I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that item was in game, and it's inspiring, but also I still don't want to do it myself. Like I would love to have all the same CC and mods as you. Is there any way that I can find it all in one place? By the way, I've seen your content for a bit now, and I have to say that I love your challenges. Thank you so much. I haven't got a place where like all of my mods and CC are. The best place to go is to have a look on I'd have a look on what is it, Tumblr. I reblog a lot of my CC and mods, but there isn't anywhere where I have all of my mods. I have loads of videos like with the mods that I use sometimes or covering them, but that's kind of it. Okay, so the difference is for me, I can watch people do gameplay, I can watch people do build challenges. So, for example, when Little Simsy does a build challenge and it'll be like building this particular thing, I can still watch that without any CC or mods because I feel like it's a build challenge. So it's different to me. But just in general, random builds, I just sit and think in my head, wow, I can imagine how much better this build would look even with CC, you know, like these people are out here building the most incredible builds and they would look even better with the CC and mods. But I get why they don't do it because it makes it really undownloadable for like other people to get. But if I'm just playing the game for myself, then I get it. What G-Shade are you using? I downloaded your Serenity preset, but I feel like your one is more crisp. Is it custom or is it the same one? It's still basically the same one that I uploaded, but it is slightly different. You can get my exact version. I uploaded a new version of it on Discord if you want to download that version. I think I changed my MXAO settings slightly, so that's probably changed. And also I run on DirectX 11, so the setting, I had to like tweak the settings a little bit because on DirectX 11, the shadows in my preset are not as strong. So I do need to upload a better version as well. Who runs to the Discord? Which channel in Discord? Let me load it up and I'll see if I can find it for you. I think I might have put it in presets. Let me check. It should be pinned somewhere. Hold on. Presets, pins. No, it's not in there. Did we pin it? Mods, do you know if I pinned it or made it or what did I do with it? Pin in Sims? No. Sims chat, maybe? No. In support. Thank you. Okay, support. Pins. There we go. Okay, hold on. Jump. Okay, hold on. Right. Let me show you how to find it. Oh, I'm literally streaming it. I'm literally scrolling through and you can see. If you go to pinned messages in support and then you scroll to here, you can see that I've uploaded them. You can just click the little download on them and drop them into your folder. These are the exact versions that I'm using right now because I tweaked them a little bit when I moved to DirectX 11, which if you're on DirectX 11 as well, MXAO is like, I don't know, it was not as strong on DirectX 11 as it was on DirectX 9. So I had to make the shadows stronger, if that makes sense. So that's really the only tweaks. There's no color tweaks. It's just shadows really that were tweaked. Hi Nubia. I know I've been live for quite a while so far today. I've been live for a little while. Okay, let's go. I need to get rid of the ring on Tiago as well. I have your preset, but my in-game text and UI is kind of blurry. Do you know why? So when you use a G-Shade preset, it also layers over the top of your UI. So you can see my text and my font also does that, but it's not as obvious because I use a 4K monitor. But mine has that too. Like if I turn these settings off, you can see, look, now it's back to normal. If I turn these settings back on, it goes back to being blurry again. The only way of fixing that is to use something called Clean UI, but it doesn't work on DirectX 11. It only works on DirectX 9. So if you watch my G-Shade tutorial, I show you how to install it, but I was using DirectX 9 at that point. I'm using DirectX 11 now, and there's no current fix for it. So I'm just like persevering until an update comes out for it. But there was a version that was released, but every single time I install it, it crashes, and you'll probably have the same issue as well. So yeah, I had to stop using that version. Hi lovers, I wanted to ask, what mod is it that makes your Sims look to the side in the icons on the bottom, if that's okay? Naomi, aka T in chat, just posted it for you. That's the name of the mod. Get rid of that. I'm sure Vivian would not like seeing his ex-wife's or ex-fiance's, sorry, ring around his neck. So we're gonna get rid of it. What? Cute, come show. Okay, chat, you remember we were deciding on the color to go around the stitching earlier? Ta-da! That looks so cute. I think the blue is such a good idea. Yeah. The pink would have like blended too well with it. It does look really pretty.
So cool.
Good job.
Thank you,
nice.
chat.
Chat's input was most valuable.
Chat's input was all over it because I must admit I was going pink.
Was you?
I was going
pink. Chat, so you changed her mind. Why his... Oh, I don't know. He's got some sort of like lip gloss or something on here. I don't know why it was different. Okay, right, back to it. Every day, we need to make him look older. So, as an idea, let me go back. Tiago is supposed to be 41 years old. He's just become an adult. I also feel like he doesn't care as much about aging, like as much as, you know, what's her face? He doesn't care about aging as much as, Vivian. So I'm going to give him something that does make him look a little bit older. I think that, is that too old? I mean, he's 41. He just let it happen. I feel like he wouldn't go against it. So I'm not going to lie. He's going to get this one. I think he's going to get, unless I try that. No, that one's too old. This one for now. I think that's good. It does look a little bit too old, but also 41. I mean, look, let's look up 41-year-old man on the internet and we'll see how much wrinkles they've got. Oh, damn, actually, I'm being absolutely fucking proven wrong. These must be the most youngest looking 41-year-old men ever. This man's 41. Oh, that's like an actor. That he doesn't count. Sorry. They have work done. That does not count. Let's try... Actually, that'd be hilarious if he hasn't had any work done. Let's try this man. This one's 41. This man here. We've got John Cena. He's got some wrinkles. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. He does play football in the sun all day as well. Let me see. No, he does look a little bit old now that I'm looking at it. All right, fine. He can have a little bit less wrinklage. Okay, for now, let's just give him a bit of forehead creasing and a bit of eye creasing. Okay, and then as maybe when he's 45, coming close to 50, we give him the middle-aged, one. For now, just a little bit of forehead. Yeah, we'll say he's Brazilian, so he's getting to, keep the look a little bit longer going on. This, yeah, that's his, yeah, eye wrinklage. That's fine.
Hi friends.
Hi, Tara. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate it. And Xena as well with the Prime stuff for 40 months. We've had so many subs. Guys, can you see the sub thing down here? How many does it say? Because I can't see it because it's so small for me. How many does it say that we've had today? I can't even see. Ginger's not on the gallery yet, but I can upload her after stream if you want. Which age version Ginger do you want? How old, like, do you want her before she died, or do you want her when she was, like, younger? What? 118? That's insane. That must have been all those gifted subs at the start. That's crazy. Maybe more beard? Yes. Yeah, let's give him a bit more beard too. You're right. Okay, you want the young adult version? Okay, I can give you the young adult version. Ooh. That's also quite distinguished. How much beard we talking? I feel like in general, he would always be cleanly shaven. Maybe like that. I do kind of like that for him. A great welcome back to Joy of Life. Yes. I'm honestly so happy to be back with Joy of Life. Like, it's just, it's my baby. It's my child. Tiago's got melanin. He's not going to age like milk. I bet Vivian doesn't like beards, and that's why he doesn't have a lot. Yes. Oh, you know what? Ginger had that though, didn't she? She didn't like beards either. Or she didn't like goatees or something. So he changed. He used to have a goatee when they first met or something, and he changed it. I can't remember exactly. Do you think Tiago would start graying a little bit? Like, how old is he again? 41 years old. Would he have a little bit of graying going on? What do you think? Yeah, the beard would definitely. Honestly, no, that might be the one thing that I stand by Vivian on. That's so fucking real. Beards really do irritate your skin. It's not nice. You don't think so yet? Let me see if we've got one that's like a good... That would probably... No, that one's not working for him. Maybe... I wish there was this, but less of it. There's no option of less. That one doesn't work. That's too light as well. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. We'll have to lighten up his hair a little bit when we do that. But for now, he can keep it darker. 13, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. We could do... Let me try if I change his hair to this. That's it with a little bit of grey in it. What do you guys think? I actually think that's good. I actually do think that works for him. I like that. Yeah, let's do this one. This one's good. That's good. He still keeps it darker still, like in general, but yeah, he's got a little bit of graying going on. I think it's fine. Okay, let's give him an outfit. This is a new outfit that I actually gave him, so I don't really mind keeping it too much. Would Tiana cut all ties with family or still keep in touch? She's going to cut ties, I think, with Vivian, for one. I don't know if she'll cut ties with her dad. Like, I know she's going to basically, like, run away and go alone. I feel like she does probably have a little bit of resentment for her dad for, like, neglecting her and her brother as well and not being there for them when she was younger. She's probably going to be quite an emotionally mature kid. So maybe, but she's not going to cut off, like, her uncle. She's not going to cut off her little brother. Like, she would always make sure that they're in her life, but definitely, yeah, her dad, I don't know. Have fun at the movie, Stargirl. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. Lilo and Stitch is coming out, and I cannot wait. I've said to Ben, whatever day Lilo and Stitch is coming out, we have to go and see it. I demand for it to happen. The day that it comes out, I want to see it. Oh my god, Amanda. Oh, I hate to say it. Ooh, I hate to say it. You just found out the hard way, huh? Yeah, 21st, I think. Is it the 21st? Wouldn't it be like leaving her brother behind? It will be technically, but she's going to like basically wait until he's older. If he wants to come and live with her when he's old enough, she would definitely be up for it, I think. Oh, 23rd? Okay, I don't know when the 23rd is. What day? Is that next week? Oh my goodness, Tiago. Put the stomach away. Okay, so it needs to be appropriate for Del Sol Valley, and also the fact that he's a footballer. He's famous, obviously. Maybe like this. He also likes hipster fashion. That's quite nice for him. Actually, I do kind of like that outfit for him. No, that's okay. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a good D-stream. Is Tiago retired yet? No. He's still doing it. He'll probably end up doing what his dad did, where he ends up retiring, but then he goes into like football training. So if you don't know, Tiago's dad was also an ex-footballer, nowhere near as successful as Tiago, but he went into being like a football coach afterwards. And he coaches like, you know, like sort of up and coming players. And I imagine that Tiago will probably do the same when he, you know, retires later on. I love it how, right, we plan. When I sit there and think about all these things that we do in The Sims, right, all these stories that we sit and plan, I mean, it's hilarious and funny, but I just think it's so cool. I don't know what it is about it, but coming up with all these stories in The Sims, and then I don't know what it is. I don't know. Ignore me, but I just think it's cute. It's cool, and it makes me way more invested in my Sims lives because I'm like, oh, they're real people. I'm just out here playing bubbies with my Sims. I'm gonna need Tiago to have a redemption arc. It breaks my heart to see how his relationship with his kids deteriorated because he couldn't get over his grief when he was such a loving dad to baby Tiana. I know. I hope that eventually, I'm not gonna lie, this is the way that I hope to see it. He stays with Vivian and then Tiana runs away. Maybe eventually her little brother comes to live with her, Louie, when he's old enough to move out. And he lives with her. And then because of that, maybe Tiago goes and like does some inner reflection and thinks, why are all my kids leaving me and running away basically from me? And then maybe he'll start to do some, like inner thoughts and realize that he hasn't been treating them the way that he should. Does that make sense? Or at least that's where I'm hoping it'll go. Yeah, exactly. Maybe he goes and gets counseling. Maybe he divorces his not so nice wife. I don't know. I'd hope so. I'd hope he does that. Let me give him an additional outfit as well. Already hate the stepmom. The thing is I mean, I hate her too. I can't disagree with you. But also
25 months in the best community ever.
Thank you, Foxy. Thank you so much for the 25 months. Thanks. I hate her, but you know, it's not so black and white that she's just generally evil. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense with this. But it's not just... Oh, did my camera go off? Honestly, it always happens. Yeah, it's not just a one and done, she's an evil person. As much as I don't like her, and I don't like the way that she's cheated the kids, and she should have been better for them. Also... Yeah, I don't know. Definitely. I would say Vivian was a gold digger. 1000%. I would say, you know, she knew she was getting older. She wanted... Oh, did I ever mention Vivian was married? I haven't made her ex-husband yet, but she was married at one point. So she was divorced, and then she went on to meet Tiago, and then they got married. But she was divorced, because obviously when they first met, she was like, I think in her 30s, somewhere. Oh no, she would have been in her early 40s. Early 40s, I think. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Early 40s. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if it's less so that she's a bad person and more so that they're a bad pair. I completely agree with that. But I mean, if one thing's for sure, we can go back and we can look on it, and she's not the best parent to them. So regardless of the situation, she should have done more, and she should have been there for the kids more. and I would have liked to have expected more. But then also, I feel like the problem then falls on Tiago, because they are Tiago's kids. That was Tiago's responsibility. And as much as it was an awful thing that happened, you kind of saw from the machinima, right? Like, his mum was expecting him to, like, step up for them, and he just never did. And I think that's the problem. Vivian has made it worse, but Tiago was the initial problem. He should have been there for his kids. He needs proper dad genes. Well, you're saying that he's not even being the best dad. So whether he gets proper dad genes or not. He did. He completely shut down. Because there's a level of me that has so much sympathy for Tiago, because he went through something awful as well. And I mean, that's the conversation that you see in the machinima, right? That's what I was trying to show, that he also was struggling. I mean, that's the whole reason that he shut down. Like, he basically did the bare minimum for the kids, but he was shutting down because he struggled with her death as well. It was just awful all around. Like, it was unexpected. It was awful. No one should have been put in that position, but it was his responsibility as their dad to be there for them, and he hadn't been. So it's sad, you know? It's sad, I think. Is the machinima uploaded anywhere? It's not. When this live stream finishes, you'll be able to watch it back at the start of the stream. I will cut the live stream so that it starts at the machinima, so that the first scene that you see, so you won't have to like scrubber through. It'll be straight on there. So I'm really having issues trying to find a pair of jeans. Right, let's just go with those. Those are good jeans. They're fine. No, I don't think so, Lo. I don't think Vivian's going to have her own children. Honestly, I think she's too old. Vivian's currently 48 years old, so chances are she's either in her menopause or perimenopausal. Chances are she can't have her own kids now. I just think she'd be a bit of a shit mum, honestly. So, well, actually, in saying that, I actually think she'd probably be a much better mum to her own children. But, you know, it's unfortunate. I don't know. Samantha, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 13 months. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Keep this one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's leave that for him for now. Yeah, she kind of gives me the vibe that she'd have a chihuahua and that would be her baby. We might have to give her a little chihuahua. And obviously, Tiago ends up getting the, like, guard dog in the first episode for Ginger, for Tiana, which is her dog as well. Yes, exactly. Like, Vivian and him weren't doing so good at the start, so that's why they moved. That's also a main reason. I don't know if you guys know, but if you guys saw, when I showed you the house, I actually went through and re-renovated it, the mansion that they moved into, because when I initially built it, I think I built it with the idea that Tiago and... Did I build it, like, when... I can't remember. Either way, I built it, and then after thinking about it, and after thinking about the person that Vivian was, I was thinking, okay, this is not the type of home that she'd want. She'd go for a really, like, clean aesthetic with, like, white marble floors, or, you know, like, creams, and a lot of, like, brighter colours, and less so woods and coziness, which is why I ended up changing the floors in here, and I ended up changing the kitchen over and things, just to kind of suit that. Exactly, a beige mom. Yes, exactly. Can you handle 2 pets in the family? Well, in saying that, Vivian is not going to be working, so she's going to be looking after her little chihuahua. Tiana, we're going to be basically spending the next few, like, weeks of real life time with Tiana. She's got 18 days until she ages up, so we've got a good 18 days. Tiana's going to spend her time, like, painting. She's going to be going to her uncle's art studio. She'll bring her dog with her. She'll be walking her dog in the evenings. So yeah, we've got a good few days, and obviously she'll be getting her tutoring during the day as well. And also, I need to sign her up for high school, like, to be tutored as well at home. So yeah, I know, I thought that was so fitting. She randomly got generated that so that she has she has the romance as her favorite movie, and I thought that was so appropriate. Also, just to let you guys know, in my game, my Sims are also generated relationship preferences automatically. So Sims will automatically be generated to be gay or straight or asexual, whatever it is. So by default, Tiana is attracted to men, and she also wants to mess around with men, and she's not looking to explore. So she's not bi, she's not gay, she's just straight, and she's not looking to explore. But Louie's will be generated when he becomes a teenager. So in my game, all of them are generated as teenagers. So yeah, we'll see what Louie gets generated with. What mod generates those? It comes in the RPO mod. I didn't even realize until I uninstalled the LGBTQ mod because it was making my pie menu lag. And I was thinking I need a mod that can replace it because I love the idea of it, that I don't decide and my Sims get randomized. So in RPO, if you go into your actions and then RPO collection settings, and then you click here, scroll down the bottom and you can see, where is here, world orientation control, and you can set up whether you want Sims to be auto-assigned gender preferences and whether you want your played Sims to be auto-assigned these, and then you can set the percentage of certain Sims through here. You can also have asexual Sims choose to woohoo or not, but you can go through and customize everything in there, and have Sims choose whatever you want to do. And then all townies or all Sims that you make will be automatically randomized. And if you choose played Sims as well, all your Sims when they turn to teenagers will be randomized, which is what I like. What G-Shade is this? This is my own G-Shade preset. It's called Serenity. You can download it on my YouTube channel if you would like. Okay, go pee, because I can't stand seeing you need to pee for so long. Oh, I need to do the less wheel lag, the better. It makes so much of a difference. I don't know if you guys have been seeing, like, in my game now, but my pie menu lag is, do you see that? It's so much quicker. So 1, 2, in 2 seconds. It used to be 5 seconds, my pie menu lag. I had to uninstall some RPO modules, uninstall the LGBTQ mod. There was also a big mod by AD Pindigo that made my pie menu lag crazy. It was like one where you could assign families, so you could assign a Sim to be like their cousin or like a particular family member, which I love, and I'm so sad I can't have it, but yeah, I can't have it installed, so. Wait, really? Do you think he looks like Joey Essex from Towie? I can't see that. I can't see it. I can't. I know, Louie. Louie's like the little pal one of the family. I also love Louie's bedroom. I spent so long decorating this, and I just think it's so cute. There's so many like little pieces of him in here that I tried to include with like his chessboard, kind of showing that he's like got like he has a methodical way of thinking. Does that make sense? And he loves reading, so his little books in here. He's also quite studious with his laptop. Yeah, I just include like little things in here, and also he's just kind of like a sweet kid. So there's no like sports or anything, but he does have one particular little sports thing. This is from his dad's like stadium. I kind of imagine they brought him home. So as much as he doesn't like sports, he also does have something in his room to like support his dad, but he doesn't really care about football, so. Oh yeah, we need to check to see if Duchess is still going to be alive. Okay, so Duchess is 22 days into her lifespan. This is before the time skip, technically. I mean, it would have been like a few days, but obviously a lot of it she would have lost. So she'll be dead. She'll be dead. Okay, based on my aging, I'll just double check just to be sure. But my lifespans are... Wait, actually, there is still a chance she'll be alive. There's a chance. She might just about be alive. Maybe. I'll have to work it out and actually put it in a calculator. I need to work out exactly how many days have gone by. I need to calculate based on the toddler, and based on basically how many days have passed from when Tiana was a toddler until she became a teenager just a second ago. So then I'll be able to work out. But I don't know. She might be dead. She might also be alive. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to put it in calculations and see. But I think I'll just be honest with you guys. I think she might be dead. Okay, I'm just going to warn you. When we come back in to the gameplay of the first episode, she might be dead. Sorry. Danielle, thank you so much for the rose on TikTok as well. Right, guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap up tonight's stream here. I realised I have not eaten anything today. All I have drunk was a tea. So I'm going to go have dinner. Because I forgot to eat. Whoops. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. My hair keeps getting stuck in my armpit. What? Stop it. Right, okay, I love you guys. I will speak to you all later. Have an amazing rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I will see you all next week for the first official episode of the Joy of Life Challenge, the first official gameplay episode. I'm going to keep working on the save file over the next few days, so everyone's like, they should match up, you know, to the time skip ages and everything. So they should be the correct ages. And then, yeah, I'll be back probably at the start of the week with Whimsy, and then towards the end of the week, we'll do the gameplay episode for Joy of Life. So yeah, okay, right. I love you guys. I will speak to you all next week. Have an amazing rest of your weekends, or, you know, whatever. Also, have a good Monday. No, that's such a fucking lie. Mondays are sad. But have as good of a Monday as you can have. And I will speak to you all later. Bye, guys. Bye.